we've got the right characters, really strong togetherness, as we always have been since I've been at the club, and that's so powerful.
And I think we've shown that we can compete with anybody. Unity is key, and that's the only chance you have to be successful. Truly successful is to have the club as one, to have that connection with the city, with the supporters. There's a connection that's unique. It shows the power that football possesses. And I think anything can happen.
Good evening. Welcome to Loaded Bag NUFC. This is a watch-along. It's not a reaction show. It's a watch-along. So welcome to the show. This is Newcastle versus Barcelona in the first leg, last 16 of the Champions League. And if you've been watching some of the build-up, it looks like it's absolutely buzzing at St. James's Park. Pete, how are you getting on?
All good. All good. Looking forward to this game. Don't know what to expect from our boys, but that's probably part of the joy of it, is to see what these boys can produce. I'm sure we'll get into it in the build-up to the game, but yeah, looking forward to it. These are the big games. These are the reasons why we want Newcastle United in the Champions League. So come on, let's go, boys. Come on, let's do it.
Do it. As I see Tino on the screen, on one screen, and I see Gordon on 30 seconds behind on the other screen. And Gordon, he's a busy day at the horses, as Mike would say. But yeah, he's let's get to the team news. I'm sure Chris will join us in a few seconds as well. But here is the team news. It should be on your screen. Can you see it, Pete? I can't.
I can. Yes, I can.
You can. Yeah. Cool. Well, it is Ramsdale, Trips, Mike Howe, Byrne and Hall at the back line, Tonali, Ramsey and J7 in midfield, Langa and Barnes on the wings, and Asula up front. No Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon is sick. He was sick this morning, and I know Eddie Howe said that he might be able to give us 20-30 minutes. Bit of a weird situation, that because he didn't want to give the sickness to Les Ferdinand earlier as well when he was arriving. But yeah, what do you make of this this setup we have now, Pete?
It's an interesting one. I think if sorry, I'm just writing a message to you. If it was up to me, I would have made a couple of changes. I would have started this team differently. Look, at the end of the day, if Anthony Gordon's ill, he's ill. But I don't know if you heard from Alan Shearer when he was talking about this and on Prime, and I have to agree with him. So anyone that hasn't seen the comments from Alan Shearer before in the build up to the game, he basically said that, you know, if this was me, you know, I'm either in bed and I'm not able to play at all, or I'm starting and I'm seeing how many minutes I can give to this game. And I'm kind of with him. On that. For me, like if you're fit to train like you did this morning, and if you're fit to be on the bench, surely you should be saying, I'll give you as much as I can. I'll give you 30 minutes. Let's see how I get on. Can I get to half time? Can I get to 55 minutes? You know, you almost going like incrementally up as you're going along, just to be able to get into the game and be in a position to see how long you can give. Because Anthony Gordon's already proven this season that in the Champions League, he can be devastating with his pacing and behind him. He's already proven it. As we were doing this against Barcelona in the home game, like you know, in the group phases, he was producing moments that were causing Barcelona problems. So you'd want your best effective players to be in the team, and that's no slant on Asula, but I think most people would have wanted Anthony Gordon, if it was at the two, to be Anthony Gordon starting. So I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, the rest of the team's the rest of the team. Like the way it's set out, the midfield three is what I'd expect. The back line is kind of what I would expect. I would have maybe put Botman in, just my opinion. Some people will go with Burn, that's fine. I'd have probably gone with Botman there. And I'll be honest, it's a controversial one. I probably would have gone with Pope tonight, just because he's a better shot stopper than Ramsdale. I know he's been poor and I know he's made some mistakes, but on this big occasion, I'd have probably gone with Pope. But I think more so the fact that he hasn't tells me a lot more about the Pope situation, the fact that this is the biggest game and he hasn't gone with him when he normally has. I think it tells you where Eddie Howe is now, maybe with Nick Pope moving forward. So they're kind of like, they were just my thoughts. But I don't know what you think about it, Daz. I don't know how you feel about it.
Just on the goalkeeping situation, yeah, no, look, Ramsdale had a great performance against Dan United's boys. You agree with me there? But he did, and it is a strange one with Gordon. I tend to agree with what Shearer said, because you'd imagine you'd see how long he lasts, and if he gets through the 20-30 minutes, then you get him on, maybe keep him on the pitch a bit longer. But because you never know what Asula will do. But before we get Dan back on again to have a chat with Dan, let's have a talk with Chris. Hey, Chris.
I thought I'd put these on for Dan.
You have to put Dan on the show.
Hey, fellas.
You all right, boys?
How are we?
All good.
Oh, good.
Like, look, Dan.
No.
I've not mentioned it to the lads. Because I'll be honest with you. Up until about 15 minutes ago, I was fast asleep. I was out like a light. So I had no opportunity to have the conversation. But Dan wanted to come on just for a few minutes, just to say a few bits. So, Dan, I'll let you shoot away, mate.
No. Look, I watched the show back last night. I never watched myself back. I make a point of that because I cringe at myself. Cringe being the key word here. But I watched it back last night, and I think in this YouTube game, you have a lot of people who don't hold themselves accountable when they're wrong. I think it's very easy to sit there behind a monitor like we do and have your opinion. And this is the thing, we're allowed to have opinions. We are, but last night, a bit over the top and not fair in the way I spoke to Pete. I don't want to be viewed as those sort of people. I don't like those sort of people. Pete's obviously been a very good friend of mine for 3 years now, Pete, I think, is it?
Yeah,
3 long years. So I've the way I was raised, when you're wrong, you come and you put your hand up and you say you're wrong. So I just wanted to take the opportunity tonight to come on here, your channel, and apologise. Obviously, we had a chat last night.
Yeah.
Look, pictures annoy me. That's just me. But there was no real reason to get as angry as I did last night. And I think in life you've got to be able to hold your hands up, take accountability, and when you're wrong, say you're wrong. And I was wrong to go off like I did at you last night, mate. I really was, and it didn't sit right with me after I watched it. We had a conversation after it on the phone, and even after that, when you just the next morning you wake up and you go, no, I dealt that wrong. So it was just a quick chance to come on before I go on my stream and just essentially apologise. Think the world of you. You're a top bloke, and as I say, hopefully put a line under it. But yeah, no, I was bang out of order last night, Pete. So it's an apology, mate, more than anything.
Honestly, Dan, I said to you, you didn't even need to do this, because like it was never that. It was never that issue.
No, I appreciate that. But the thing is, mate, when look again, the point I made was the point I made. But it was when you watch it back, we all have bad days, and I think people don't realise when we come off, like, we don't live on YouTube. We don't wake up in the morning and go straight on YouTube. We can have some awful days, and I think when things get on top of you, and then like I'd done my stream and I was okay, and I was like, yeah, and then I got just trigger, and then in those situations, you do genuine. I mean, I can literally see myself here because I'm looking at the screen. But you look at yourself and you try and stop, and you go, "What are you doing? Stop!" So it wasn't great. It's not the way I want to be, but it is an apology, and I absolutely 100% can say it won't happen again. And it may be that sometimes I'm cranky, sometimes I'm angry, and do you know what they say? You always take out the ones you love the most, don't you? So it's no, I do apologise, mate. Absolutely, from the bottom of my heart, I do apologise about last night.
Just to say, boys. Obviously, I'm third party here. I saw the show. I watched the show last night. I haven't had, as Pete says, I haven't even had time to speak to Pete today following the show. But yeah, I didn't. Do you know what? I just saw it as two passionate fellas talking about the clubs, having a difference of opinion, absolutely. But like, yeah, I know how close you two are and how well you get on. And I please know, I've had loads of arguments like that with my blue and red mates. Do you know what I mean? And then it's all brushed under the carpet. We move on. So yeah, but no, fair play to you, Dan. Fair play for coming on, mate.
No, it's the way you have to be. It's the way you have to be.
I'm totally in the dark because I don't have a fucking clue what's happening. So I can't wait to watch the show.
Yeah, pick your popcorn.
Yeah,
I'm never watching it again.
As Potts, classic Potts and Sam, they've clipped it up into a 14-minute segment. So yeah, you could go watch just that initial conversation. But look, what Chris has said, Dan, you know this. I said exactly the same to you last night. When we were on the call after the show, I literally said the same to you. Is that we're just we are. It sounds weird saying it, but we're kind of like old school football fans. Like like in the YouTube world now, when it's so manufactured, that exchange from us was just off the cuff. It wasn't expected. It came out of the blue from nowhere, but it was genuine. And you find on YouTube now, across all channels, all platforms, where a lot of those conversations, a lot of those disagreements are manufactured. They're not real. They're not genuine. We're just passionate fans. We're just fans that support our clubs, and we feel a certain way, and we're not afraid to kind of say how we feel. And that's what I said to you in response to our conversation yesterday. Like I didn't take issue with it. Like we anyone that watches the show back, as soon as that part was done, we were having conversations about other clubs, other opinions, and it was gone as far as I was concerned. But look, I honestly appreciate the comments, Dan. For me, you didn't have to do it because you're one of my good friends. Like I got a lot of time for you. We speak a lot off air, so you didn't have to do that. But I appreciate the fact it just shows the measure of the person. The fact that you've done that, you didn't need to.
Appreciate that, mate. Look, as I say, I'm going to let you enjoy your watch along, and I'll be looking for the pictures after the game, shall I? But not this time. But no, guys, appreciate you letting me come on and just have a quick 5-minute chat. Good luck with the game, and we will catch up soon, mate.
Look, brother.
Take care, boys. Take care.
Mind yourself.
Take care, Dan. See you later, mate.
I was getting really excited there because the last time Dan was on for Watchalong, we had great results. So maybe it could be another one.
Yeah. Because he's come on, maybe
get
that's
Jamie on the floor.
That's all positive. But yeah, like for those that missed it, obviously for those that hadn't watched 12 Man, it was just an exchange between us that they just came out of the blue from nowhere, and it was just. Yeah, it went on for about 15 minutes to the point where everyone else went off screen. It was just literally me and Dad, and we just kept going for probably about another 5 minutes. But yeah, anyway, look, no issue, done and dusted. To be fair, we sorted last night, but Dan was adamant that he wanted to come on. Like he thinks the world of Loaded. He thinks the world of us as a 3. He thinks the world of everyone in the chat. He loves coming on the channel, so he didn't want it to affect anything like that, which it never would have. No. It's what it is. But Chris, you're here. Me and Daz have kind of had our opinion on the lineup. Give us your take, mate, if you've managed to see it.
Yeah. So firstly, big apologies. I made the silly assumption that I was thinking, we'll go live 15 minutes before kickoff, and then when I went on X, and I was like, oh my god, it's 7:30. So I've still got a little bit of me tea here, so I'll eat that incrementally as I go through. But yeah, I did see the lineup. Do you know what, boys? I like the midfield. I'll start with the midfield. The midfield is strong, in my opinion. I think that's probably that probably is the best midfield that we could put out. So no complaints there. Really happy with that. Back four, yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised Dan Burns in there. Would I have liked to have seen Botman instead? Probably. But other than that, obviously it would have been great if Tino was starting, but I wasn't expecting him to start based on what Eddie Howe said at the press conference. So he's on the bench, which is great. Big call putting Ramsdale in goal, and equally up the other end of the pitch, equally big call putting Willisula through the middle again. And boys, does this not strike you as Eddie Howe? Very much putting his marker down tonight, because that tells you, and we've said this for weeks, boys, this is nothing new, but arguably what Eddie Howe calls one of the biggest games in Newcastle's history, and we've got two strikers on the bench, and he's playing our third choice striker effectively in the number 9. That's very, very damning on Nick Voltemade and Johan Wissa. Very, very damning.
Yeah. It is, Chris. I suppose unless we like we talked about before, move our wingers closer to have Nick Voltemade up front and have our wingers closer to him, then we're not going to. Then we get the best out of him. But if it seems to be, we're going to stick with the style we have, and we need a runner, and there's no better runner. If Gordon isn't there, then Asula to even though we all think that he plays better off as a right winger cutting in. But he'll chase things down. That's what the press from the front.
Absolutely, it makes sense. I get why he's done it, but it's just, it's such a telling sign. It's so telling. I mean, obviously, it's disappointing not to see Anthony Gordon in the starting 11. Apparently, he's suffering from sickness, which I'm sure you boys know already. Yeah. So it makes sense. But even so. For such a huge game, I am disappointed not to see him in the 11, but we are where we are, I suppose.
We are.
I was just going to say, just on that striker talk, I've not got an issue with Nick Voltemade not starting this particular game, because one, he's been played in midfield, whether we agree with it or not. We all don't agree with it, but he's been played in midfield, so we know that he's trying to play him elsewhere rather than up front. So that kind of makes sense that he's not playing in this game of this magnitude up top. For me, it shines more of a light on Johan Wissa, because Johan Wissa is more of the style of Anthony Gordon and Asula, and playing that player that's got a bit of pace in him behind that could actually disrupt. He's a striker coming off 19 goals last season. That, for me, is more telling than anything, is the fact that he's been back now a good couple of weeks and he's still nowhere near it. He's actually fourth choice, lads. If you think about it on a deeper level, he is fourth choice striker. £55 million signing this summer, right? Yes, he had his injuries, all the rest of it, but he's been back since December. He had missed a couple of games with a nasty cut or whatever it was. Fourth choice striker. That's frightening. That's really frightening. The fact that he's fourth choice and nowhere near consideration, and there's a chance, lads, that he doesn't even get on the pitch.
Yeah,
realistically, there's a chance that he does not get on the pitch tonight at all, which is just mind-boggling.
And this is a player all summer long we chased. It's not like we just, it was a last minute thing. And okay, it might have been a last minute to get the deal done. It was a last second to get the deal done, actually, or maybe even a second after. But it was, it is mind boggling. Can
I just throw a question out?
Fall from grace.
Yeah. Can I just throw a question out to you boys? Johan Wissa is. Johan Wissa is obviously the Callum Wilson replacement, right? Mm-hmm. Would you rather have Callum Wilson now, seeing what he's doing at West Ham, than Johan Wissa at this moment in time? Would you?
I wouldn't go that far. Pete.
Well, I don't know.
It's close.
Yeah.
Do we get me 55 million back?
Yeah.
To be fair, I think that's a deal breaker for everyone. Like that. That's that. If it's a no, you don't get your 55 winning back. Probably people go, "Now we'll keep winning." So if we're getting any sort of winning back, then I think people are shaking hands on that and going, "Yes, let's do that deal." But no, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. But it scored an ace penalty yesterday in the penalty shootouts. Yeah. Lovely pen. But I just want to put it out there. People will probably still say Wiesel anyway, but I don't know.
And this is the Barca team, lads. You won't recognize many of the names here, but here's the Barcelona team. Oh God,
Jesus Christ!
There was a late change as well because Eric Garcia, I think, was injured in training yesterday, maybe. So he's pulled out. So he would have played centre back. So they've actually changed it around a little bit. I think who's coming?
Will it be Kabasi?
I would have thought he'd have started anyway because he's the young centre back. I think it might be Gerard Martin. I know he's further down on the lineup. They do their lineups clearly like we do, where they're just all over the place. But I think it might be Gerard Martin.
I'll have a look on live score now, see if it, because sometimes it'll pop up on there.
And the bench isn't bad either. Fernand Torres, who we talked about for so many summers as well. Rashford, who we know all about, and who scored against us last time out. Rooney, who I wanted so badly to come to Newcastle, but he ended up at Barcelona. And Dani Olmo, who we talked about after the Euros that time, I think it was. So a good, strong, and of course Gavi is there sitting on the bench too. So a good, strong lineup, even on the bench as well as the lineup for Barca. But Chris, I have a question for you. We're still waiting before kickoff. How's things going? How's things going at Cheltenham for you?
Oh, mate, no, thank you for asking. So today was a good day. Good day. I ended up, which is good. But I can't get too excited, as I was telling Lisa, my wife, and also a couple of my mates. I can't get too excited because we're only 25% of the way through the festival, because it can all turn around like that. So going into tomorrow, I'm hopeful, I'm expectant, but yeah, there's still time for it to all go Pete Tong. So yeah, but good day. Yeah. Ended up in the green, which is good news. And yeah, looking forward to attacking tomorrow. And I'm going to go and see my mate tomorrow, a Red fan. And after tonight's results, hopefully, if we can, get the win tonight, I'll enjoy winding him up about his results this evening.
What was that result? Because I've used my phone as another TV screen. So what was the result in the Galatasaray-Liverpool game?
So the result in the end, Dazzler, was Galatasaray 1, Liverpool 0.
What's Taylor Payne doing?
I'd missed it. Yeah.
So he's mic'd up. Obviously, the sound turned down, so I missed that.
Oh, he's doing he must be doing some sort of fan commentary for Prime.
Oh, cool.
He's doing some sort of fan commentary for Prime. That's why he was on the screen just there.
Sorry,
but
we have our thoughts. But what do you make of Chris that Gordon is like we know his illness, but he's not. Eddie Howe said he can give us maybe 20-30 minutes, but he's not giving us that at the start, rather the end than the start. Would you have rather have seen him start into that and maybe see how he's getting on, or are you happy that it's back towards the back end of the game? If you go.
That's a good question, that actually does, because you could say you want to kind of start with your strongest foot, and typically Newcastle at St James's Park, when they're bothered, when they're up for it, they do tend to make quite a good start. So you could argue that maybe the right decision would have been to just blitz Anthony Gordon, hopefully for a half. And then if he wasn't feeling himself at half time, get him off. But maybe, and we'll find out in approximately 4 or 5 minutes, maybe this is all part of the tactic, is the idea to just kind of stifle Barcelona at the start and then maybe go for the jugular in the last 30 minutes. Who knows? And if that's the case, then maybe that's when you bring Anthony Gordon on. Bring the artillery out. I don't know, but But yeah, interesting. I was intrigued when I found out he wasn't playing, because for me, if you're not well, you're not on the bench. You're just out the squad. So the fact that he's on the bench would indicate that maybe he's not 100%. And let's be honest, boys, we hear, don't we, loads of times that professional footballers play through the pain barrier. They're like superhuman, just because they want to be on the pitch, they want to play. So it does surprise me that Anthony Gordon isn't starting. So whether that's the decision of Anthony Gordon or whether that's the decision of the manager, I don't know. But yeah, I'm intrigued. But I would expect Anthony Gordon to come on the pitch at some point this evening, unless, of course, Newcastle are cruising 3-0 and there's no need to bring him on. But I'm sure that's highly unlikely.
We shall see. What way are you watching this, lads? So we can all kind of sync up. Are you watching it on the phones, which we know is slightly ahead?
I'm gonna get it.
Or
on
are
the
you
phone.
Watching it on so the phone? Is it? Yeah.
I think
so.
I think so.
I have phone on screen 1, ye on screen 2, and delayed coverage on screen 3. So we're good.
We've got it ready. We're ready. We are ready. Atmosphere looks and sounds fantastic. Already got the war flags signs to Budapest, which is where the final is this season. But yeah,
have your hotel booked?
No, not yet.
I've been looking, Pete. It's looking grim.
Yeah.
I've got me.
I meant to Budapest, Chris.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant something else. No, not to Budapest. No, I haven't even thought about that. Yeah. That would be some train to Budapest, that wouldn't it? I'd have to leave now.
Oh God.
Oh.
But no, it's they put on the screen a second ago. Joe Linton and Byrne are both on yellow cards still, so that's one to look out for.
God.
You don't really want to be having them miss the second leg in any way, shape, or form. Interesting, because I don't believe Joe Linton played in the first game against Barcelona.
No, I don't think he did.
I don't think he was in the team, so it'd be interesting to see how his physicality comes up against the kind of footballing ability of the midfield three of Barcelona. That'll be an interesting one, and how that works. But obviously, Lamine Yamal is going to be the player really that you're going to be needing to stop, but from both sides really, because you've got Rafinha, who played on the right in the previous game, and he was quite quiet. He didn't have the most effective game at St James's Park. Obviously, we all expected him to. He was quite quiet in that game. Tino Livramento did a job on him, and obviously they had Rashford on the other side. So, still very strong on both wings. But yeah, and then obviously you got Lewandowski, who Dan Burns going to have to keep very quiet. So it's going to be an interesting one. See how it all works away. Barcelona kick. At least we won the toss. One thing with Trippier being captain, he's kept that on as the kickoff has been taken. Lumped along up to Newcastle, who win the first exchange. Gets lumped back again. Dan Burn with a big header. Barnes out there chasing, wins a third header. There's been more headers of the ball than passes already. We're only like 20 seconds in. So that's an interesting start to the game. Ramsdale pumps it long. Alanga goes down under a challenge, but they wave play on. Joe Linton's already given a free kick away, being too physical. I say too physical. I don't think he was that physical, if I'm being honest with you.
It's welcome to St James's Park, isn't it?
Yeah, holding his hand, he was maybe just wanted a handshake. Just welcome to Newcastle. I don't know, maybe. Willisula chasing down the defender, high pressing again. Oh, nearly gets there. Garcia, he just manages to get it away, and Chow heads it back into play. Joe Linton grabs the ball, he's approaching into the box. Oh, gets nicked away, but Newcastle still have it under Trippier. Trippier to Alanga. Alanga running at the defender. He beats the defender. Can he get a ball in? He does. Oh, And the defender gets there just in front of Asula and the keeper to swing it clear for a corner. Positive start from Newcastle United. A couple of minutes in, good ball in from Alanga. Dangerous ball. Dangerous ball. As Newcastle start the exchange in a more positive way. Ooh.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Come on, boys.
Fucking into these.
Trippier swings it into the back post. Garcia gets right out there. Good commanding of his area from Garcia. And Lamau.
I was going to say, use that. Joe Linton.
Joe Linton just hammers him to the ground. Big cheer from the crowd. But the ball in goes to a Barcelona defender and they manage to get the ball. But it's won back again by Newcastle United. Well done from Harvey Barnes. Ramsey on the ball.
Oh, he's travelled well.
From the ball. Lovely. Now,
make
the right decision.
Is it?
Make the right decision.
Oh.
Shot gets blocked and out for another corner. Lovely play. First from Barnes that wins the ball back. Finds his way to Ramsey. Ramsey just jinks the ball inside unopposed and then drives into the box. In two minds, I think, whether to cross it or shoot. He goes for the shot, gets blocked out for the corner. And Trippier again is on the ball, I believe. As Dan Burn is being marked just inside his half. Oh, it's Hall with the ball whipped in swinger. Comes back to Tonali, heads it. I thought it was in. It gets cleared off the line. The ball, it's a brilliant ball in from Hall right into the danger area. It gets cleared by the goalkeeper. Tonali from the edge of the area comes in, heads the ball towards goal. Garcia lets it slip. He lets it slip. He lets it go beyond him. He misses it. Dan Burns there. He goes to flick a foot and he misses it. And then the centre-back clears it off the line.
Unlucky.
If Dan Burn gets anything on that, it's a goal.
Yeah.
But Garcia has had a good start commanding, but a shaky start there, releasing the ball really, really early on.
Morning, Shane Mawson.
Good morning, Shane.
Perfect timing for you, fella. Hall with a big long throw into the box. Chow, was that? Yeah, Chow with the flick on. Ball breaks, but falls to Garcia comfortably as he lumps it upfield. Won back really, really well by Ramsey.
Well done, Alanga.
Alanga keeping the ball.
Smart. Nice.
Trippier and Alanga. Nice little 1-2 from Alanga and Ramsey. Newcastle, the ball's just bouncing all over the place. Newcastle are fighting for every single ball right now. Really, really good start from Newcastle. Back to Ramsey, who plays that ball out long to Hall. He can't keep it in. It just evades him out for a throw in around the halfway line, just in front of the manager. Good start, really good start. That
I like that message off Shane Mawson. That would just be typical, wouldn't it? So anybody listening at home on Spotify, Shane Mawson says, "I'm putting money on Voltemade to be the top goal scorer at the World Cup." Yeah, see that coming.
He'll have a good World Cup, that's for sure. I think Germany will do all right. Yeah, I think Germany will do all right at the World Cup. You'll see the best of them in that position.
Just to jump in on this, Pete. Jimmy, I have to say, mate, I completely agree. Completely disagree with this, mate. Anthony Gordon will be chomping to play at this game. This is the game he would want to play.
Yeah.
1,000,000% he would want to play in this game, by hook or by crook. St James's Park, Champions League, everybody watching.
Go on. Releases Asula. Asula coming into the area on the left-hand side. He works the shot. It's a corner ball. He works the shot. He gets within 8 yards away, just coming down, bearing down on the left-hand side. And it just looks like he hesitates. He gets there, and then he cuts inside, and then he doesn't quite know what to do. Swings a foot with his left, and it gets blocked for another corner. Like the third or fourth Newcastle United corner already.
Third one, mate. Third one.
Yeah. He just looked like he wasn't sure what to do in that moment. Just a little bit of hesitation there. But really good play. Hall down that left-hand side, releasing Asula through the middle. Tonali whips it into the back post, collected really well from Garcia, commanded very, very well. It's going to be difficult, those moments. Going to have to get those balls into the box absolutely right. As Barcelona pump the ball long, looks like they're going to get through, but it just rolls comfortably back to Ramsdale.
Go on, Ramsey, get up.
Lovely, lovely from Ramsey. Oh, he slips, but he manages to keep hold of the ball. Wins it past.
Remember we did this in the first game as well. We were all over Barcelona for 20 minutes. Then they just woke up and annihilated us after that. Then
yeah,
he's got to be off. Surely he's got to be off.
Barnes has been released by Hall 3. He's just coming into the box, cuts inside, gets blocked. Tonali,
he's off.
Tonali comes back and gets blocked. Rolls out for a goal kick, but the linesman's flag is up.
Was Barnes off?
Yes.
Yeah, he was off.
On the replay now, but he's just off. It was a close one.
He was miles off. Yeah, he wasn't too far.
Yeah.
This is what we've got to do. We've got to play that high line. We've got to make sure we're playing those balls nice and early. The players, though, Asula, Barnes, Alanga, they've got to judge their runs right. They've got to make their runs count. Because if they go early, if they're a yard or two behind the defender and then make the run, they're not going to be offside. But they've all three of them have got the pace to really disrupt Barcelona. So that the ball, the timing of the ball and the timing of the run have got to be absolutely key.
Yeah.
It worked in the first 20 minutes in the home game. We need to make sure it counts in this one. And we've got players that can, like we've just seen, Tonali can do it. Hall's just done it twice in a matter of minutes. Ramsey can do it. We've got players that can play those balls and find those passes. The players have just got to be making those runs. Because it's clear even now, 8 minutes in, they are playing a high line again. It's their way. And we just need to find a way of exploiting it.
Yeah.
As Ramsdale pumps a ball along deep into the Barcelona area. That should have been a free kick for a high foot on Joe Linton there. And that should have been a free kick because he's clearly been pushed in the back. But it's a Barcelona throw. The referee has given none of those decisions. That first one was definitely a high foot there. He's kicked it. His foot's gone right into his face.
Yeah, the cameraman zoomed in on the ref as well. So there's you're not alone with that thinking, I think, Pete.
Yeah, it really looked like it. Is he going to give? Yeah, he gives that free kick finally on Barnes. Barnes has started well. Barnes has looked lively. Hall has looked lively, as has Asula, Ramsey, Tonali. Been a good start from that forward line of midfield and the front three. So we just need to keep that level of work rate up all the way. They're fighting for every ball, which is great. About 20 yards out, 22 yards out, Barcelona get their line in place. The ball gets pumped to the back post. I tell you what, that's the second time now Garcia's let that ball go. It wasn't even the greatest shot from it. Was a pumped ball, diagonal ball to Alanga at the back post.
Oh, that's bad.
He guides it towards goal. It's not a great one. It should be meat and drink for the goalkeeper, but he spilled it. And if we anticipate it, there's a chance we might even get there. And that's the second time now. Second time that he spilt a pretty tame shot. So one to keep an eye on.
Is it just me, Pete and Daz? Is it just me? Are we really, really good at the minute, or are Barcelona just sitting back and allowing us to? Because I'm watching this, and we're all action, we're all in there, we're getting stuck in. But even when Newcastle were attacking Barca there, the majority of the team were just sitting there waiting. Is it? Are we being lulled into a false sense of security here?
Yeah, we are, and this is what we always do. It was the same thing against City, and then they turned it on as well. This period of time.
I'd like to think that what they're trying to do, Barca, is ride the wave. I don't think. Look, Barcelona know, and I think from the interviews that their players did yesterday, is that they know we're going to come out fast. They know we're going to come out strong. They almost can't stop it because they know how intense we are. So they're almost just trying to play their way through to the point where they're hoping that after 20 minutes or so, the game slows down and allows them to stop playing the football. It's a great bit of work from Hall. Wins it back from Yamal. and then gets fouled by Firmino in the aftermath of that. But that's kind of what I'm thinking with Newcastle. Again, another great run before we started talking about this. Another great run before the Lewis Hall incident. Barnes wasn't offside. He wasn't offside. He made a great run. The lines was put up the flag, but he actually wasn't offside. If you look at the lines, and again, we're timing our runs right. We've just got to make it count. Tonali and Ramsey, little 1-2 in the middle of the park. Howe, lovely ball cutting through the middle. Tonali plays the ball over the top to Alanga, but it's a little bit too deep, rolls into the hands of.
He's fast, but he's not that fast.
No, again, the ball and the run, they have to be right tonight. We've got to get them right. But what we don't want is that in 10 minutes' time, this type of work rate stops. We've got to keep working this. They play in and behind the midfield, Barcelona, out to the left-hand side with Rafinha, who's cutting into the box. Great block from Trippier. Blocks the ball really well. Barcelona still got the ball. It doesn't go out for a throw-in. Atletico Madrid have taken the lead against Tottenham. Although any English fan will, or any fan in England of the Premier League or Ireland, for that matter, will know that that's not a surprise.
No,
Atletico Madrid.
That is hurt.
Yeah. Maybe expect more of Atletico Madrid goals tonight. That's for sure. Maybe Romero's getting used to his new surroundings for next season. Who knows?
Tight air.
Barcelona work the ball into the box. They chip it to the back post from left to right. It falls to Yamal. Really well held off from Lewis Hall.
Yeah.
As Joe Linton then picks the ball, drives out the area, but is then being pressed by two Barcelona players. Manages to find Barnes with a great pass. And then Lewis Hall just lumps the ball forward, and Asula gets on the end of it and then gets. They play on. Barnes then releases Alanga into the box, and then the ball gets cleared out for yet another corner. Really well played, and we need more of that. It's a great look. It looks like it's almost a hit and hope from Hall. It's just lumped clear. But Asula is a willing runner, and he goes toe to toe with the centre back. Is it Kabasi? And he wins the ball. He gets fouled, but Barnes carries it on the counter, plays in Alanga. Alanga doesn't look like he's got the intent to get there, but the defender clears it for yet another corner. Really, really well worked in a moment that we're under a little bit of pressure in defence. So it's great to see. Great to see that Newcastle were able to counter quickly. We're going to need more of that. As the goal alert comes up, Bayern Munich are 1-0 up against Atalanta. Thank you, DXL. I think you'd already put it in the chat. Tonali ready to put the ball into the box. He puts it in. Gets cleared out from a Barcelona centre-back and then lumped clear 45 yards up the pitch. But Trippier wins the ball back. Balls to Barcelona, and then it's lumped right up to the pitch on the right-hand side. Rafinha is on the ball as he approaches the area, but it's a great block from Lewis Hall. Ramsey
He's got to do better there, Pete, hasn't he? He's got to do better there.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't, though.
Oh, I'm glad he didn't. Yeah, yeah,
definitely. Well worked from Ramsey. Tonali, a little bit of work in there. The ball falls to Alanga, who plays it out to Asula, out wide on the right. He keeps the ball, plays it back to Trippier. Really well played from Asula, who's actually started very well. The ball gone through to Alanga. Alanga's still on goal. And it's saved by Garcia, but I think he was offside. It looks like it is from the reaction of the players. It did look offside at the time, but he wasn't offside. He was not offside. So that goal would have counted, like, had he have scored. Yeah, but the linesman put it offside. So it is a free kick to Barcelona, but he wasn't offside. It was a really well-timed run. If we'd have scored that would have been given as a goal, lads. That would have been a goal. So unlucky from the lads. Really well played through the lines there to send Alanga free. Just a little bit more conviction in front of goal, and we could have been up. That could have been the moment. Oh, it's a good start, lads. But that's the second offside that's been given that wasn't offside now. You had the Barnes one that I mentioned earlier. Now the Alanga. That's two dodgy offsides that the linesman's given that shouldn't have been given, in my opinion. So one to keep an eye on there. That's for sure.
Benzema doing the line, is it?
Yeah. Old superstar Benzema. Barcelona enjoying a little bit of possession in Newcastle's half, just playing it back around through the defence and midfield. DXLE, Atletico Madrid, as we expected, another goal on the notched on the belt. We expect fireworks in that game. Diego Simeone will go for the throat in that one, that is for sure. As Barcelona play a diagonal ball out wide to Rafinha, it gets well cut out by Trippier. Barcelona still got the ball again, just inside Newcastle's half, just playing it across the defence. I think this is it now. We're approaching that 20 minutes, lads. Barcelona are now trying to kind of control the game through possession. And this is where Newcastle could back off to the 18-yard box and become a low block, or we can continue to press high and push for that counter and try and win the ball high up in positions. This is where we need to see what Newcastle are made of in these moments. We always start well. We haven't taken advantage of it, but we can't let that slip now. We have to keep working hard off the ball. As Barcelona play it, they slip. Hall has the ball. He plays it to Tonali, bounces off, but then Hall just holds on to the ball a little bit too long. Tries to play it between two Barcelona players. They're smart to it. They win it back. And then Hall knows that he's lost it. He then pulls the player back. Is it Firmino that he pulls back, or is it Yamal?
Yamal.
I think, yeah, he pulls back Yamal, who wins the free kick for Barcelona. But, yeah, just, again, I think I mentioned it to you, Daz. I'm not sure if you're on, Chris. One of the reaction shows a while back, and I just said the one thing with Hall, he just needs to know when to release the ball. He's really good on the ball, and he can travel really well with it. But sometimes I just feel he holds on to it a little bit too long. And in that moment, that was one of those times when he had a defender to just lay it back to hold possession. Just now we've conceded possession. There's a ball come in, and I think it's Orejo tries to hit it on the sort of half volley, and it balloons over the box, over the bar, shall I say, over the box. Might have gone over the box. It was that high. Cuts to Marcus Rashford. DXLE, you having us on? Is it 3-0 really? Is it really 3-0 to Atletico Madrid? Oh dear.
Wasn't it DXLE who was having us on the other time with the scores?
No, that was Nobby Clark.
I was a Nobby Clark. Sorry, DXLE. Yeah. Sorry, mate.
Nobby having us on, as always. Good lad, Nobby.
He is a good lad.
Yeah. Dan Kane says, I think he said, we have been class. We have. We started really well. Cancelo on loan from Al Hilal, as the commentators just said. Oh, Dan Burn just nearly put it in his own net. Jesus Christ, man. Dan, you don't need to be doing that, Dan Burn. Jesus Christ. It was well worked from...
Jeez, that was close.
It was well worked into the box. And there's no one around him, to be fair, but he tries to poke it away for a corner and nearly puts it into his own net. It creeps just past the post. Jesus. What a way to put yourself in under pressure, but it's a Barcelona corner. Bloody hell. He was under no pressure, was he? He wouldn't have known he had no one around him, and he was just trying to get rid of it, but a little bit too close to the goal there for his Danielson. Ball into the box to the back post and get it. It trickles out for a goal kick.
That'll do.
Just what we need. Just what we need.
So yeah, this is very kind of, as Babu had it there in the chat a second ago too, but this is kind of where we ran out of steam last time, and Barca upped their levels. So be interesting to see what happens next.
This is it. I mean, look, Barcelona they're going to have a lot of possession because they are a possession-based team. They know that that's their way of playing, but we cannot stop we cannot stop working. We cannot stop working.
Oh,
unlucky from, I think it was Barnes there who loses the ball.
Yeah.
I've just heard it's come up on my phone from one of the chats that I'm in. It is 3-0. It's just come up on as an alert. But equally, Spurs have subbed their goalkeeper off after 16 minutes.
Playing without a keeper now.
You couldn't write it. And you know what makes it worse? I think Vicario was on the bench, so I think he's been subbed on, who is arguably the worst goalkeeper in the Premier League. As Barcelona on the edge of the box with Rafinha, plays it to Cancelo. Well cut out by Trippier and well tracked by Elanga, by the way. They've still got the ball. They put it in. Dan Burn clears it. Yamal picks up the ball on the edge of the area. He's jinking in and out. Hall's marshalling in. He hits it, smashes it towards goal, but it's in the corner. And it didn't look like a corner, but it's been given as a corner. Whether it got a little nick off Hall, because Hall's close to him. He gets there. He closes the angle. So maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Ramsdale save. Ramsdale save.
We gets a little touch on it.
Didn't look it.
Fair play.
Go on.
Well, win back for Ramsey, and Ramsey's on the counter. He's driving forward into midfield. Brilliant run. He tries to get in Langer, but he doesn't work. As soon as he tries a little 1-2 jink with his foot to play it through two defenders, doesn't quite get through. If it does, he's in.
Yeah.
But a really good counter-attacking effort there.
520 people in the chat as well over X and YouTube. Make sure you smash that like button and click subscribe as well. Join us. Plenty more to come from Loaders, especially as we get close to the summer.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you for tuning in, people. As Barnes on the halfway line has the ball at his feet, plays it back to Hall. Hall back to Ramsdale, just holding off a little bit of possession.
Didn't make the ball.
Welcome back, Jeff. Jeff's in the chat.
Jeff
Carter.
Hey,
No.
been a while, Jeff.
Jeff.
Guess who's back in the pack? It's me, Joker. What is not dead? I predict 3-0. I hope you're all right, Jeff. I hope you're all right, fella. Been a while, mate. Hope you're well. Good to see you in the chat. Babbo in the chat as well. It's like we're going old school.
Old school. Yeah.
We're going old school. All the old school gang are back.
Tino, Shearer, Ferdinand.
Yeah, that's it. They're all here. Nothing too much happening at the moment. Barcelona just got the ball in their own half, just inside their own half, just playing the ball back through the defence. Newcastle are pressing high. Joe Linton, Asula, pushing up there, trying to win the ball back. Yeah, just playing it across. Yamal just in his own half, just toying with the ball. I think Barca are just trying to slow things down. They're trying to stop the intensity of Newcastle, because when we've countered off that a few times now, Ramsey, Barnes, the last couple, we've caused them problems. They really don't know what to do when we do spring that counter, and I think they are worried about it. They're trying to hold possession to almost slow the game down. They've just lumped the ball along again, which has been cut out by Child. They've still got the ball on the edge of the area. Rafinha. Is that Rafinha? Yes, mate.
Sorry to jump in.
No, go for it.
Me dad has just put in the group WhatsApp that I have with me and my brother and my dad, and he's just put the poor Tottenham keeper's just been subbed off, which what you were talking about before. It's not even an injury; it's just the fact he's having an absolute shock.
Yeah,
and it's 4-0.
Oh, Jesus,
Vicario's come on, and it's is it Vicario's come on? Yeah, Vicario's come on, and now it's 4-0. He could go tonight. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is dreadful. 4-0 after what? 17 minutes or something.
Burn with an unbelievable crossbar. Where's he brought that out from? Pinked into the area by Trippier. Ramsey picked it up. Elanga's got it on the edge of the area. Clipped it to the back post. Asula.
Unlucky.
So close, unlucky, just over the bar. Sorry about that, Chris. I just saw that cross ball from Burn, which was brilliant, really well played. It's a dinked ball into the box. Ramsey then plays it back out to Alanga. Alanga dinks it into the area, just 6 yards out. He's trying to get up high and guide it towards goal, and it's just over the bar. Really unlucky there. Really unlucky. Unbelievable. Just watching that ball back again from Burn. Trippier again with the diagonal into an area. Barnes is there chasing. Orejo's got the ball. He didn't look confident there. He didn't want it, and he put it out for a throw. He did not want that ball there. Absolutely. Mark, we've been kept abreast of that one. 4-0 down, a goalkeeper change. It's a nightmare for them boys. It could be the season. They genuinely could get relegated.
Wow,
they are a mess right now. They are an absolute mess.
Incredible,
unbelievable. Yeah. Hold on a second. Did I miss something? Why Barcelona got a throw in and they've just kicked it back out for a Newcastle throw? Did I miss something there? How was that a Barcelona throw in?
It must have taken a nick or something.
Anyway, Newcastle have the throw. Burn into Chow. Chow to Trippier. Trippier just inside his own half. Dinks it forward to Alanga. They're looking for that long ball down the channels. And they're Barcelona doing everything to try and cut it out. They put it out for a throw-in.
Pete, I never got a chance to say to you earlier. Yeah, Gerard Martin is the fella who's coming. It was Gerard Martin. Howe was playing right back. So it's Gerard Martin with Kubarasi.
Kubarasi, yeah.
Or Kubasi, whatever it is. Kubarasi,
yeah.
Kubasi.
I always say Kubasi, but you could be right. It could be Kubarasi.
Right.
I have no idea. Or unlucky there. Crossfield ball, just a little bit too long from Ramsdale and out for a throw, but it's out deep in the Barcelona half. The one thing I'll say, lads, Barcelona played the ball round well, but this is the most I've seen Barcelona play long ball. They've tried to play a lot of direct long balls to try and cut out the space in and behind the fullbacks. And Chow's defended it well, Burns defended it well, and so is Trippier as well. And Hall, all four of them, I think, have defended it really, really well. Again,
it's a terrible ball. It's a terrible
another
ball.
one. Yeah,
You're never going to get anywhere with that.
Would Barca be happy with the draw?
Probably.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. A goalless draw, maybe. Not that away goals count anymore, but yeah, I think maybe they would, because they'd feel confident at the new camp or Camp Nou, whichever one you want to call it. But I don't know. I think they'd maybe be a little bit disappointed. A bit disappointed. I think if they didn't score or put anything on Newcastle, because let's be honest, lads, the expectation is all on Barcelona tonight. The pressure is on them. Yes, we're at home, and yes, we want to go back to the new camp with something, but the pressure's not on us, it's on them. They're expected to beat us.
Go on, Hall.
Lovely ball from Chow.
Gerard.
Hall, he just plays that ball too far and Barnes just can't get there. It's lovely play inside from Chow. Turns his Barcelona player inside, and he plays the ball out to Hall, and we're on the counter. And then the Hall just has to play the ball into the area that Barnes is running into, and he just plays it too far. That wasn't Barnes' fault, Mr. Linkfield. That wasn't Barnes' fault. It was a poor pass from Hall there. Joe Linton wins the ball back. How is that?
Pull it back.
How has he pulled that back? That was brilliant from Joe Linton. Hold on. I'm watching the replay's coming in now. He wins it there.
Come on.
It there. How is that a free kick?
Gets the ball.
He wins that fairly. That is a fair win of the ball. There is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. That's poor from the referee. And Joe Linton was on the counter as well. He was in.
I think, like you said, Daz, the referee's gone, he's done it from behind, but there was it still shouldn't have. Yeah, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't matter if he's not touched the player. He's not like flattered the player and won the ball as well. He's actually won the ball like on its own.
It's Europe though as well. That's the only thing. Slightly.
Yeah. Oh.
You see what Barnes is doing there, but it just wasn't the right pass.
Spurs scored. Pedro Porro, it says.
4-1.
Alan Shearer saying it was the right pass and that Asula should have been on his bike. I'm not quite sure about that. Shearer just said that in commentary. Maybe Barnes could have held on to that ball just a split second early because the centre-backs were already backing off. They were already reading that early ball, which I think is what Barca centre-backs have started to do in the last 5 or 6 minutes. Alanga's on the right side. He's been released free.
Oh,
he kind of steps on the ball by accident. But he plays in Ramsey. Ramsey plays Trippier. Trippier to Tonali. Keeping the ball. Alanga's now got the ball back again. Left-footed effort. Good save from the goalkeeper. Comfortable save, but a good save. Made him work. He tries to cut in on his left-hand side, and he's going into the far corner, so he can't do much more than that. He's made the goal.
What you really want there is just the passage right before that. But the first time for Alanga is Asula there, and he would do his cut inside and the magic there. At least test the keeper.
Definitely. Good pressure from Asula there. That's definitely not a free kick. And the ref gives a free kick and it's not. The player just falls to ground. And how has he booked Tonali for that? Are you kidding me? What is this ref on? This ref is having an absolute shocker. He's not even...
Nothing.
He slipped. He slipped. He's not held on to him.
Oh.
And hey, the earlier in the game, the Barca player had 2 hands holding back. Was it Hall or someone like that?
Yeah.
And it got nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, a comment here from Songbird Music Lee. Songbird Music Lee, welcome to the chat. You obviously don't watch us very often, but we've been going for about 5 years. We still live in exactly the same place. I'm from Liverpool, Daz is from Ireland, and Peter's from Leicester. So you're going to have to retract your Cockney shout because none of us are from London, mate. But I hope you're well, and I hope you enjoyed the show.
Absolutely. Jeff just put the ref is on the take. He absolutely is. He's had a shocker. But yeah, well one back.
I thought the ref had called that.
To Ramsey.
He's gone. Oh,
Ramsey's
Joe
there.
Was off.
Plays in Alanga. Alanga, does he lose the ball? No, he's won it back through Tonali. And we win it back through a deflection into Burns' feet. We're playing some really intricate stuff there. Ramsey being at the point of everything in terms of little passes and movement and just continuing on the football. Is that a free kick there? Alanga was certainly calling for it, but Barca have won the ball back. Yamal is inside up against Joe Linton. Big mistake. You don't want you don't want that smoke, Yamal. Not tonight.
Not if you want to go to the World Cup.
Yeah. Not if you want to make it to the second leg. Just stay out his way. But Newcastle still putting the pressure on. Tonali now at the point of the pressure from the midfield. Asula's there. Barnes, Alanga still putting the pressure on. Another poor touch from Yamal, but he wins it back and he's approaching the area. Got 3 players around him. He tries to chip it in to an on-running midfielder, but it's won back by Newcastle. Tonali wins it back. After a little melee of passes,
the pass.
Barca win it back. They nick it off Trippier and he's approaching into the box. It's a lovely block there from Howe. Falls to Joe Linton on the area and he's back to then Trippier. Trippier slips again.
No.
Trippier's injured.
Oh, save.
Lopez hits it. It's saved by Ramsdale, but Trippier's gone down. Something's gone.
A hamstring.
Time for Tino, is it?
Yeah.
Or his groin, maybe. No, it's his groin, isn't it? It's his groin.
He's pointing to his groin. Something's gone. He's
there.
Yeah, he slipped.
Yeah,
he
slipped. There,
he takes a touch, and then the touch is too far in front of him. He can see the player approaching, and as he goes towards it, he slips and he's down. luckily, the ball that gets played into the box and the shot is straight at Ramsdale. He picks it up. It's a comfortable save, but Trippier looks in pain as the medical staff are working on him at the moment.
Yeah.
Trippier's getting some medical work. Tino is warming up. Looks like what is he doing? His socks up. It looks like he's preparing to come on.
Yeah, he's not playing on here, is he? Doesn't look it. Yeah,
No,
Trippier does. Jimmy Watts.
Hard to tell you.
Yeah, he doesn't look.
Hands to his knees, looking down as he walks off. He's still pointing and feeling that groin there. It's a nasty slip. The nasty
You'd have
slip.
to take it easy the next few days, Trips.
Yeah. Off the pitch, take it easy.
Or not. Barca are giving the ball back to Ramsdale. Fair play. The pass accuracy and the passes completed are not too dissimilar between the two sides. Barca are winning on it.
He's back on.
He's on for now. Whether that's to give time for Tino to warm up or not remains to be seen. You don't want Trippier to become even more of a target now. As they try and play it forward. It's won back by Byrne. Chow's there. Lovely ball inside to Ramsey. Ramsey out to Trippier. Trippier plays that ball through to Alanga. It's a lovely ball from Trippier. Now Alanga bearing down on the fullback. Gets into the box. Catches it. Oh! The goalkeeper doesn't get there. Asuda swings his foot to try and guide it. But he's just not far enough. It's lovely play from Trippier and Alanga. That ball in is brilliant. Cuts right between the defender. The goalkeeper doesn't know whether to go for it or not. It's a dangerous cross from Alanga. Really well played. And Alanga, he's just not there, Asula, quick enough to get his foot towards goal. But it's a lovely ball from Alanga. Really, really great ball in. Really well played from him. We've released him a few times now tonight, and he's looked dangerous on that right-hand side. Asula now holding the ball up. The ball falls to Ramsey in the area, pulls it back, just eludes Alanga in the box. Barcelona quick to get the ball out onto the counter, and already at the halfway line with Yamal. Couple of step overs, couple of chops, plays it behind Joe Linton. Hall's there, and then Hall just gets clattered by Yamal.
Has to be.
I think in frustration, it is a free kick. You see the ref pointing, but Newcastle fans are asking for a yellow card there because the ball was played beyond Yamal. He was gone. Hall was already gone. That should be a yellow card. If he's going to book Tonali for that minimal contact, Yamal is cleaned out.
That's a yellow all day. All day.
It is absolutely a yellow card.
All day.
Yeah.
How has he avoided a yellow card there? That is ridiculous.
Go on, Hall.
And Hall again with a lovely little turn inside.
Go on.
Brilliant stuff. And it's a Newcastle throw. Really well done from Hall. Brilliant play.
Do you know what? Do you know what's great to see, Pete? He's thriving on this stage, isn't he? He's absolutely bang up for it. We know how good Lewis Hall is, but he's stepping up to the mark here. He's playing against arguably one of, if not the best player in the world, and he's going, let's have it. Let's have it. And I love to see it. Love to see it.
Best left back in the Premier League. Best left back, best English left back that we've got. He'll be comfortably starting at the World Cup for England. There's no doubt about it. He is ready for this stage. Just Ross Wilson. Ross Wilson.
Best Irish left back. Alex Murphy. Just saying that.
I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
I'll take it.
We'll drop that one in. That's for sure. Ross Wilson, get that contract signed, mate. Commentators curse as I say that.
Warm up, Alex. Warm up.
He puts the ball out for a throw. Commentators curse now. Will not say another word about how good Lewis Hall is until the next time we do something great. We'll be back, people. We'll be back. as Newcastle press high, Garcia and Gerard Martin, I believe, struggling under the pressure. Ramsey really strong there. And again, the ref gives the free kick. Ramsey's just strong. He's easing off the ball.
There's no way.
Maybe they'll pull it. Maybe they'll pull the arm. I think it's the arm pull that is probably giving it. But again, they're just falling to ground so easily.
Compared to the Yamal one piece as well. Compared to the Yamal one we've just seen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a blatant yellow card. That Yamal one. That's crazy. They haven't given that. But yeah, they're playing into the ref's hands. Barcelona know now that they're going to get a lot of these decisions, so they're playing on it. They're going down easily. They're going down easily off the board. Ah, man. Barca, halfway into Newcastle's half, playing the ball around. Tonali, Asula, pressing high. Pushes them back to the halfway line. Ball into Yamal. Plays it long up the pitch. Burn gets a big, long leg to it and guides it out for a corner. Good run in and behind from Barcelona player. I think it's one of the midfielders that's released free by Yamal. Interestingly, whether it stays that way, I don't know. But interestingly, after those last few tussles, Yamal doesn't want any of Lewis Hall, and he's not willing to take him on. He's looking at those long balls over the top instead. Really well marshalled as Yamal has been so far in this game. But Newcastle got a corner to defend.
I was going to say, Pete, we're going to have to be careful here because people watching this game will be going, who's this bloody Lewis Hall?
Yeah.
Who is this Lewis Hall? Because he's
that's why I say contract has to be signed. He needs to be getting paid. He needs to be getting paid a rate of what he deserves. Apparently, like his contract that he's on as a young 19-year-old when we signed him is like peanuts. And look what he's doing now. He's about to start the World Cup. He needs to be rewarded with that before he steps into the World Cup and extend his contract by. Give him a Haaland contract. Give him a 10-year one. Give him a 10-year.
He's one of the most important players in the team now. So he needs to be rewarded accordingly, doesn't he? And he needs to be signed on a 5-6 year deal. And just given, say your top earners there, Lewis Hall needs to be here. That's where he needs to be.
100%. Voodoo Paul, Grizz might say a lot of things, and I know Grizz well. He's a good lad, but they ain't getting Lewis Hall. Langer into the box. He goes down. Ref.
He won't help us out.
Are we VAR or what?
On the edge of the box. Barnes.
Go on.
Puts it back onto his left.
Got a ball.
For a goalkeeper. We need to have a look at that. He said he's going to check it.
We're having a VAR. Oh, he slipped.
Oh. If there was contact, lads, if there was just contact with that flailing foot, that's a pen.
Yeah.
It's just not contact.
Not getting up for that.
If I'm a Langer, I'm kicking my leg into his foot and going down.
Legs are kimbo. Yeah.
I won many a pens back in the day doing that. You got it.
You mean like the blatant dive that Ramsey did against Man United? Yeah. Not.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's still a disgrace. Will always be.
It's total disgrace.
Another
corner. Come on, boys. Grizz said Liverpool are going for Lewis Hall. Well, considering Liverpool, I know they've got Robertson. They've just signed Kirkes for 40 million. I don't see it.
Not a chance. I do think that Chelsea, if we don't sign him down to a long-term contract, I do think Chelsea will come looking again because he's obviously one of their academy projects. But I think he's got more chance of signing with us than anything else. Tonali whips the ball in to the back post. Oh,
keeper didn't like that.
That's not a free kick, man.
What for?
Barnes is standing near the goalkeeper. The ball comes into the air. He's going for the ball. Look, he gets pulled. He gets pushed by Barnes gets pushed.
Oh my God.
How is that a free kick? Barnes gets pushed by Garcia. But yet Garcia gets the free kick. And it is half-time. As Daz says, the players go in. It's been a good half for Newcastle United. Newcastle United, for me, have been the better team. We've been the better team in this half. We've created the better chances. We've been the most dangerous out of the two. But I tell you what, lads, the referee's been a disgrace so far. He's been a disgrace. He's been so blatantly favoured to Barcelona. It's ridiculous.
Mad Dog's having a word.
I'm not surprised. If I'm Mad Dog, I'm taking a yellow card in this game, just to emphasise my point that they are getting away with, Barca are getting away with murder. Absolutely. But yeah, half time, boys. Half time, 0-0. Are you taking it? Are you taking it right now?
Taking it right now, but look, at least we didn't ease off on the pressure, and we know, like we've seen so many times already this season that we got all out for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then it kind of backfires on us. But Barcelona, they've allowed the ball, but they're not doing nothing with it. They haven't. We haven't seen much danger from them yet. Just hopefully we come out strong and the same in the second half. And we still potentially have Gordon as well off the bench for that 20-30 minutes. So something to keep an eye on too.
Absolutely. We've still got that little bit of firepower to bring off the bench, as have Barcelona, of course. But we've still got those players to potentially affect the game. Chris, would you be changing anything going into the second half? Would you make any changes or saying, you know what, go out and do exactly the same? Where are you at with that?
I think, it's a good question. I think this is one of the rare occasions in recent times where I've watched Newcastle and I kind of don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. I'm happy with what I've seen. 60, 65 minutes if we want to roll the dice. Because like I said, Pete, in midweek, for me, we need to leave with a victory tonight if we want to go through, because this Barca performance will not be the same at Camp Nou. It just won't be. It just won't be. So I think don't get me wrong, a draw keeps us in the tie. Possibilities, not denying that. But if we went into that game with something to hold on to, I think it makes all the difference, because I think we're more than capable of getting a draw over there. I really, really do. But do we want to go to extra time? Do we want to go to penalties? Probably not. If we even just a 1-goal margin, I think we go in with something to fight for. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that first half performance. It was far better than what I was expecting. But for me personally, I wouldn't make any changes just yet. I would just say to the boys, just go out there, keep doing what you're doing. And then if I was Eddie Howe and Jason Tindall, I'd be looking at the bench and thinking, right, are we going to mix this up? Are we going to inject a bit of pace, a bit of freshness into this team for the last half an hour?
Yeah. I'd be thinking the same. For me, I'm not making any changes at halftime. I think the players have played well. Only really was it a slip by Trippier that gave them their really clearest opportunity to score, and it was a shot straight at Ramsdale, really comfortable save. I think we've troubled Garcia. Garcia's fumbled the ball twice. He's not been convincing on one or two crosses. High crosses he's come and collected from corners, but those crosses that have been whipped into the box, he's not been comfortable on them, and I think we need to put more pressure on the team to do that. I do think that Barcelona will come out a little bit more second half, which may well expose their high line a little bit more for us to exploit, which, when you get into 65, 70 minutes, is that where you maybe think, can Gordon come on and affect the game down the middle? Can he come on and use his electric pace? Can he give you sort of 15 minutes, 20 minutes in a game where he can give you everything and use that pace to open up the space in and behind? So yeah, I'm happy with how things are. I'll give a shout out. I'll give a shout out just as we're talking about Gordon to Will Asula. I think he's pressed really well. I think he's held the line well. I think he's battled and won a number of duels with the centre backs in high positions. He's maintained attacks and counter attacks through his work. One or two runs haven't been there quite, and he's missed out one or two opportunities. But I think all in all, he's had a really good half for a player that, when the lineups were announced, we're going, "Oh, I wouldn't have started him." I actually think he's done all right. Would you boys agree with that? Just thoughts on Asula?
Yeah, no, He has done all right, and Alanga, like I remember giving out about his crossing there last year. He's put in some decent balls in as well. He was unlucky Asula not to get on the end of one of them. I do think we will see Gordon before the end of the game, whether it's 20, 30 minutes. We may see Jacob Murphy at some point as well. For Alanga, just towards the end, kind of Alanga might run out of steam as well. And it'd be interesting to see if Trips comes back on the pitch. It looks okay after that stretch, let's say. But we have Tino there as well, again, to offer something, another dimension and another bit of pace down that side. So options there for Newcastle. Of course, we also have Nick Baltimore. We won't mention Wisa, but yeah, so yeah, there's options for Eddie if he needs to change it. So, but happy like you boys, I'm happy with the way it is so far. But be nice to get something to bring to the new camp.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. Just looking at the defense, obviously the defense was under scrutiny because of the firepower of Barcelona. Chris, just your thoughts on how we've defended so far in that 45 minutes. Are you pleased with it? Is there anything you might maybe change in the way in which we're defending? Like just your thoughts of how we've kind of held Barcelona so far.
Nothing drastic in terms of how we defend, and I think Ramsdale has looked solid. And what I mean from that, I know he's not had much to do in terms of in between the sticks, but in terms of being that extra man at the back and his distribution, I've liked his distribution so far in this half. Lewis Hall, obviously I would keep encouraging him to do what he's doing. The only thing I'd probably say is just be mindful, just don't do too much. He's just got to learn, like you were saying, Pete, he's just got to learn when to release the ball. There's an occasion it reaches a point and it's like, right, just get rid of it. You'll know yourself, when you're playing, whether it be 5-a-side, 7-a-side, 11-a-side with your mates, and your mates done a few flicks and tricks, few turns, and it's like, right, get rid of it, move it on, move the ball on. And yeah, Lewis Hall is prone sometimes to keeping hold of it just that little bit too long. But we know he's got it in his locker. We know he's got it in his locker. In terms of Trippier, obviously keep an eye on him because he pulled up a little bit, didn't he, in that first half. Is it going to be time for Tino? Is having Tino on the pitch going to be able to kind of push us up that little bit more? Is it going to push Barca back a little bit? Probably. So yeah, it will definitely offer a different attacking element. But Bern and Chow, I think Bern and Chow have been really good, really, really good. Pretty solid at the back. And do you know what, boys? I went on Sky Bet very quickly just to see what the odds were on Newcastle, and it was like Lewandowski to get a headed shot on target, and I was thinking, oh my god, yeah, Lewandowski's playing. Barely seen him.
This happened. Sorry, go on, finish off.
No, I was finished, mate. I was finished.
Yeah, I was going to say this happened at St. James's Park. Now, look, we don't want to jinx anything. He's had a quiet half. He hasn't been involved. I would actually say, someone put in the chat as well about Rafinha. Rafinha has been very, very quiet. I think Trippier has dealt with him very, very well too. And now we can only say that during that half because we don't want to jinx it. You know what Barcelona are like; they can turn it on at any moment. But just looking back there, that chance from Alanga. It won't go down as a registered chance because they gave it offside, but that's the best chance of the game. And you know what? It's a good save from Garcia. Really unlucky, but if that goes in, that's a goal because he was onside. He was onside. That's a big moment there. As they're showing a few things from Alanga. Alanga's had a good game today. He had a good game against Barca last time. They're utilising his pace to our advantage. He's getting the beating of their fullback a number of times. Cancelo, who's a highly rated fullback, by the way, he's getting the beating of him with his pace, getting balls into the box. We just need to just find that final ball to make it work. I think if Newcastle can get the first goal, it can lift everyone, the players, the manager, the stadium, fans, everything gets lifted. And then it turns into a completely different game there. Because I don't think Barcelona have really felt the wrath of St. James's Park. We go and get a goal, they'll feel the wrath and they'll really feel what the pressure's like to play at St. James's Park. Because I would say, even at kind of like mid-flow in terms of an atmosphere, they've struggled. When Newcastle fans have got behind them, like it parts in that first half, Barca have like gave the ball away. How many times have they put it out for throw-ins or goal kicks of just like mistimed, misplaced passes? They've not been as clean and as clinical with their passing as what they would normally be. So if we can just keep pushing, if we can suck that ball into the Gallagher goal second half, shooting downhill, can we make the difference second half? That's my kind of cry to the Newcastle players. Can we go and get an early goal second half and really put it on them and give them something to think about? But I'm pleased with what I've seen first half. Really good, but we need another 45 minutes of the same, lads. Absolutely.
Coming out of that Man City result in the FA Cup, you would have taken this playing as the Gallagher second half and doing well in the first half, having we don't know what kind of state of a Gordon to come off the bench, hopefully hungry as well. It's kind of it's set up at the moment for us, but touch wood as well. Because Barca could just turn it on as well, or switch something up in that second half and be a different animal.
Definitely. We've got over 700 people watching either on X or YouTube. Massive thanks for you tuning in and watching with us on Loaded Mag NUFC. We'll try and give you all the breakdown of the match, give you our opinions. We'll give opinions of people in the chat as we're going along. So we'll do our very best to keep you abreast of everything Newcastle United and Barcelona during this. So thanks so much. All we ask of you, if you could, if you're on X, just go over to YouTube. Just give this video a like. If you've never seen this channel before, just click that subscribe button. It just means the world to us. And it means that the channel grows so you can see more of our content and more of what we do. We'll be back with another watch along for the second leg as well. We'll be giving our reactions to all Newcastle United matches, home and away, after the game. So come and join us. Come and join us. Give your opinions and join people like the likes of Jump of a Goalpost, like the likes of Jeff and many others. I can only see those two on my screen, so I have to say those two things. But many others that are in the chat, come and join us. Jimmy, Babbo. Tino, Babbo, of course, Babbo. I'm just going to go through. Well, why not name a few of them? Steve Cook in the chat. Great to see you. Leo Wins, yes. Andrew Ford. That's as far as my scrolling goes. But thank you to everyone that's in the chat, putting their questions, comments, and opinions in. We really do appreciate it. As we eagerly anticipate the second half, shooting at the Gallagher end. Brilliant stuff.
While we have such a large audience, what's coming next on Loaded Boys? We know we're going to have a reaction show to the Chelsea game. Will we have a big match preview? We will. No doubt it will be Charlie that will come on with us. I imagine it will be sometime on Thursday. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me on when he can make it and what time. So we'll do a big match preview regardless, I reckon. But Charlie will be with us anyway. So Thursday, keep an eye out. Thursday evening, we'll be back with a big match preview. Big game, 5:30 kickoff on Saturday against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. As Dad said, we'll be back with a reaction as well. And there'll be a few more bits of content coming up, no doubt, in the build-up to big games. Got Chelsea, second leg, Barcelona. And then, of course, after that, the big derby, Sunderland. So we'll do a special match preview for that. We'll try and get a guest or two, maybe, from the Sunderland end to come on and join us. And maybe we'll go back and forth. I'm sorry, Jordy 2 for Life. Of course you're there. Don't do that to me, man. Don't do that to me. You'll make me happy though, so that's fine. You'll make me happy. But maybe it'll change your mind when he's interested in Tonali this summer. To go PSG. Davey can stay clear at Tonali.
Maybe you'll change your mind, Jordy 2 for Life. No, yeah, just saying. But as the boys are out, Newcastle are ready to kick off. The second half is upon us, lads. Big 45 ahead. Play back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale's going to launch it forward. Up on the left-hand side. Schooler up. Barca win the header, but Burn plays it back into Tonali. Tonali to Joe Linton. Joe Linton out to Barnes, who's bearing down on the left-hand side. Cuts into Joe Linton. Plays it back. Oh, but Barnes doesn't make the run. But Joe Linton still chases it down. And the pressure gets put on Barca. Malik Chow sweeps up the ball from Rafinha. But Trippier just a little bit half-hearted there and gives the ball away. But we do have it back. Alanga then tries to take on his man, and it gets nicked out for a Newcastle United throw. Johnny team for life. Good lad. Oh, brilliant stuff. Newcastle got a throw, play it down the line to Alanga. Alanga gets like almost pushed off the ball.
He does get pushed out.
How is that not a free kick? He just literally gets pushed out. But it's a Barcelona throw, apparently, which is just, for me, it's just ridiculous. Again, the referees and the linesmen have not started well. Barcelona launch it long. Dan Burn comes and collects it. And how have you given that to a Barcelona free kick again? It's two players tussling for the ball. Ball gets launched long. Two players are tussling for the ball. Chow and I believe it might be Lewandowski. I could be wrong. And the ball goes beyond both of them. Dan Burn picks it up and plays it forward. Ref gives a free kick. Nonsense. Trippier tries to play the ball long. He slips. Barca play it back to the goalkeeper, Garcia. Asula's on the chase. He just lost it long to the right-hand side of the pitch. To Orejo. Orejo nicks the ball, but he fouls Hall in the process. And thankfully, Hall gets brought down and it's a free kick. Yeah, he's holding him. He pulls him down. Where's the yellow card? Tonali got yellow carded for something similar. It's ridiculous, man. How is that? I still can't get how that was a yellow card from.
Yeah, so soft yellow card.
Jimmy says that we're right. You're right behind now. Does he mean time? I don't think so. I think we've been running all the way through.
Yeah, we're all the same. So.
Ash says, "Where's Yamal?" I haven't seen him as yet, but I think it would be big news if he was brought off at half time. No one mentioned anything. Ramsdale pumps the ball long. The ball's up in the air, contested with Asula. Barca do get it clear. Trippier launches it back up. Alanga goes for the header but misses. Barca clear. And then they screw the ball up. It gets lumped high up into the air. Alanga tries to flick it, but it falls to another Barca player. And they surely they run it out of play. And it is a Newcastle throw. And it's played to Alanga, who's played quickly. And he really gets fouled. It was just a really good quick thinking from Trippier. Plays the quick throw. Alanga's right on the byline. He gets the ball and in one touch just flicks it past the fullback. Or is it Cabal? No, it's Bernal in midfield. And he just pushes him. He just pushes him on the floor. And it's out wide right. Trippier's got the ball. It's right on the byline. And Trippier's going to whip this one into the box. Barcelona's line is as high as the penalty spot. Trippier whips it in. Or it goes to the front post. It gets cleared. It falls to Alanga on the edge and he just swings a foot at it. And it's a poor effort. It goes wide for a goal kick. But again, Newcastle starting on the front foot here, trying to push Barcelona back. We need to suck them back down the hill into the Gallagate. That's what we need to do second half. Lewandowski holds it up well, played out wide, finds its way to Rafinha. Ramsey and Chow both monitoring him. Oh, it's poor from Trippier, but Chow wins it back He leaves it for Chow to get. He shouldn't have done that. He should have took control because he was the closest to the ball. Chow, luckily, reads it quick enough, nicks the ball, and Barca put it out for a Newcastle throw.
Oh, Jimmy's saying we are miles behind, Pete. We are miles behind.
Yeah, we're on 50 minutes.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy. So as it stands right now, Jimmy, I'm on 50 minutes and 40 seconds right now.
Yeah. Where's that gone?
I don't know.
I've just been looking at the game, talking people. I've been talking like people that are watching it through didn't even know that that's gone. Where the hell has he gone? Asula chasing the ball down. He's now sprinting and chasing it down.
Go on, mate.
Chasing down Garcia. Get close again. That's the second time he's got close to that press. One back by Hall. Hall to Joe Linton. Joe Linton gets sort of muscled off the ball.
Take it easy, Ramsdale.
Yeah, we're in
that's what he provides you. That's what he provides you, doesn't he? Oh, Tonali.
Oh, it's a poor ball from Tonali.
That's what Ramsdale provides you, though. When the ball comes back and he just takes a touch, looks up, out. Whereas if that was Pope, he'd have just bladdered it down the pitch and you'd have gone, fucking hell, it's gone out for a throw.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're on 52 minutes as well. We're the same. Yeah, it was not great from Tonali there and Burn, a little bit of a mix-up. We've all got our opinions on Burn. Like, you know, you can't keep playing him in the first team. You need to kind of move it on from there. Yeah, Jimmy, what we're already into 52 minutes now. 50. We're on 52-15 right now.
15. Yeah, spot on. Me and you are aligned, Pete. We are aligned, my friend.
Absolutely bang on. Brilliant tackle from Joe Linton in the middle of the park. Barca do win it back, though, but it's a brilliant tackle. Gets a big cheer from the Newcastle fans. But Barca are just trying to do what they did in the first half, but they're trying to do it a little bit earlier in this half. They're just trying to play the ball around. One back by Tonali. They try to chip the ball forward. Tonali wins it. Plays it to Chow. Chow blatantly getting held back. It's a free kick to Newcastle United, but they've decided to play on, and Burns got the ball, plays it out to Hall. Not the best pass in the world, and Hall launches it long, but no one reads it. No one's making that run. We've got to keep making those runs. Where's Barnes? Where's Joe Linton? Asula? We need to be making those runs because it's a nice ball into an area that we could have exploited. So a bit disappointing there. Don't put that on Hall. It was a good pass into the right area. Garcia plays out to his left back. Alanga chasing the ball down, now into the centre back. Ramsey chasing down the central midfielder. Lots of pressure on here. Joe Linton pressure on, or nearly nicks the ball, but enough pressure there to get Newcastle the winning the ball back, and Burn plays it back to Ramsdale in his own box, and he launches it long again, but again straight back to Garcia. Just it's this gifting the ball back into possession, but Asula and Alanga straight on the press again. Trippier really high up with Cancelo, but that could have been costly because Cancelo just glides past him for pace, but Trippier's there and he wins it back. He thinks he's beat Trippier and he's gone past him, but Trippier gets back in, wins it. Joe Linton then wins the next ball. Ramsey wins it, holds possession, back to Trippier, Trippier to Chow, and we're still holding possession. Ball finally gets back to Ramsdale.
Das has gone again. Oh, he's back.
Think I'm back. I don't know what
You're back, mate.
I was looking at the game. I didn't even know you'd gone. I just looked up. I was like, "What the hell is that? That's gone."
Neither did I for a while.
Oh.
Fucking hell. Thought those days were behind me. So
good hold-up play
mate.
from
I know all about them days, Daz.
But Barca still get the ball and they've played it through.
Well done.
There's a tackle there. Ramsdale gets out.
Well done, Ramsdale. Well done, Ramsdale.
There's a tackle that almost ricochets back into and behind the defense. Ramsdale has to come out, scramble to get the ball.
Oh, he's
played it for Asula.
He's in.
Sula's on the left. He's in. Oh, he blazes it over. It's a tight angle though. He gets played through, but it's a tight angle. His first touch is really important. It has to take him towards goal. It doesn't. It takes him in a straight line, which puts him wide of the goal. But it's a lovely run.
Oh, the Lewis
Really
Hall
must
ball.
be sent
The
back
Lewis
off
Hall
the
ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Lewis Hall with the ball through. His first touch takes it away onto his left foot. The first touch is crucial there, but he then just tries to lash it towards goal, and it just skims off his foot and well wide. Really, really, good. You know what? Really good play from Asula to fight off the centre back to find the space in the run, but then it's just the final touch, and then finish that lets him down in there. But again, like you said, Chris, the ball in from Lewis Hall, it's what he's been doing all game. It's fantastic football from him. Really, really well played. Absolutely. The ball works its way back to Ramsdale to Burn to Hall. As Bayern Munich go 4-0 up, some of these ties are already dead and buried. Barca 4-0 up. Not Barca. No, they're not. Thankfully. Bayern, sorry, up. Elanga is lost his centre back. He plays it in. Oh, it's a poor pass.
The ball.
Poor pass.
What kind of ball was that?
Oh,
mate.
Elanga, brilliant play from Elanga. He plays the ball through. He jinks past the fullback. He's in. He's in down the right-hand side. All he has to do is square it across. He's got Barnes in there. He's got Asula running in there. He just needs to play the right pass. He plays it too close to Garcia. Garcia just easily goes down and collects it. Oh,
even if he ran in, he's beat the defender for pace. He's beaten for pace.
He could have gone in. Yeah, you're right. He could have gone straight to goal. There was no one approaching him. He could have gone straight to goal and one shot. Tonali again gets pulled for a free kick.
Careful. He's got to be careful.
It's not a free kick, though. He has
no,
the
it's
right
not.
to win
But
the ball.
I was worried about his reaction because he looked like he was going to bang the ball down or something. Yeah, there we go, people. See it again.
It's a lovely 1-2 from Asula.
Just run.
He's running in on goal. He gets into the box. Tries to square it. It's poor. It's a poor pass. Everything else about his game there was brilliant from Elanga, but the pass lets him down massively. Barnes plays a lovely ball out wide to Asula. Asula jinking back and forth, just on the edge of the area on the left-hand side. Plays it to Hall. Hall back to Burn. Barnes cuts in, takes a shot. Oh, the goalkeeper has to have a second take at that one. I think he lets it go. He smashes it straight to goal, straight at Garcia. But he doesn't keep hold of it. He lets it go, but it's just enough in front of him to claw back. Need to see more from Barnes from a shooting perspective because he has got the finishing ability to put one in tonight. Well won.
Terrible ball. That's a terrible ball by them.
On the halfway line. By who, sorry? Ramsey wins the ball back, plays in Elanga.
Go on.
Elanga's wide again.
Look up. Look up.
He goes to look up. It gets blocked.
Mate, it's a wrong decision.
It's
the wrong decision. The wrong decision.
Oh, here we go.
On the counter attack now.
Don't.
Rafinha, Yamal. It gets won back by Tonali and Hall. And Hall just breezes past Yamal. And he's driving over the halfway line with the ball. And Yamal can't keep feet with him. He plays it through to oh my God, too far for Asula. And it's a corner ball. Elanga's there. The pressure's on. Come on, boys. Come on. Great work from Lewis Hall. That's a sensational piece of football and run from Lewis Hall. He leaves Yamal for dead. Yamal gives up and then he whips the ball in and behind. Asula's just not there. Doesn't get there in time. Elanga is there.
It's good tackle. It's a good tackle. We'll give him that.
Cancelo gets back in and he plays it out for a corner ball. Really, really well played from Newcastle. Really, really well played. Well defended from the counter attack. And then straight back on the attack
probably
again.
Hard for me to say this. In fact, I'll say it after the corner.
Trippier. Lost the ball in to the back post. Chow. Oh, it just gets defended just in front.
After the knees. Yeah.
Don't foul him.
Chow wins the ball. Oh, that's unlucky. He wins the ball back, but it just flicks up off the side of his foot and goes out for a goal kick. Really unlucky there. But Love the fact that Chow didn't give that up there and defended really well. Fair play to him. As you can see, Voltamada, Gordon, all warming up. Oh. Come on, boys.
Let's not get it mixed up. Let's not get it mixed up. Jimmy, you're saying I think Lang has done okay. He has done okay. But when you get the chances, mate, you've got to take them. We're playing against the best in Europe.
Whilst on the counter-attack, Rafinha plays in Yamal. Oh, well defended from Joe Linton. It gets blocked, but Yamal's still on the ball, out wide on the right-hand side. Newcastle's left. He whips a ball into the middle of the goal. Burn gets up. He heads it. Nobody knows where it is. And then it's seen over the bar because it was just about to drop just in front of the bar. I think Ramsdale. So Burn wins the initial header, and then Ramsdale has to see it over the bar. Or does he? Yeah, he does. He just gets a little fit.
Dan Burns holding anyone off. The player just walks around him. Dan Burns was like that, protecting the ball, and the player just goes, I'll just walk around you, mate, and challenge for it. Fucking hell.
And if that
I love really funny that he was like, I've got it.
Well whipped in. Ahead of Omorejo, well wide. It's a goal kick. Sorry, that was just happening just as we were talking about it. But yeah, sorry, mate. You're right with regards to Burn.
Oh, here we go.
Elanga now on the run.
Keep going.
He's out wide on the byline. He goes to turn back, though. He's got 3 Barcelona defenders around him. He's completely cried out. 4, in fact, there was. And he loses the ball. Trippier and Ramsey are there to help with the press, high up the pitch. Trippier wins that back. Out for a throw in.
Well done.
Halfway into Barcelona's half. So we're still trying to push high. We're still trying to press high. We're still trying to win that ball back high up the pitch.
Andrew Ford's asked an interesting question, boys. Quick one to ask you. If we get a pen, who's going to take it? Barnes is Andrew Ford's suggestion.
Gordon, come on.
Yeah, probably. I think maybe Tonali.
I'd say Tonali.
I think maybe Tonali will take it. Rather than
you're not trusting Asula, no?
No.
I don't even think have I ever seen him take a penalty. I don't think I have.
Has he put one in the pen shoes house?
I don't think he's been on the pitch, if I'm being honest, to take one. I could be wrong. I just don't remember seeing him. I've just got a message saying it's 5-1.
Oh my god!
Atletico Madrid. Someone please double check that. As we've got 900 watching live, amazing numbers.
Jesus!
Thank you for tuning in, people. Over 900. Sorry. Again, just do those good things. Click the like. Subscribe if you're new. We've got loads of content coming this way, as we have week in, week out. Come and join us for the discussion on all things Newcastle.
Taking that button away from you, Chris, by the way. I'm sick of you putting that button.
The ball been released through.
It's a nice visual.
Oh, Barnes is chasing that down. Apparently it was offside. I'm not sure, wasn't convinced on it. But Barnes was running that ball down. Garcia comes out a long way to get rid of it. Wow.
One good thing with me being kicked off there is now my TV is my big screen is faster than my phone for some reason. So I'm up ahead along with you on my the big screen. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, blessing in disguise.
Yeah, there you go. Benny boy,
5-1 is stupid. 5-1 is stupid.
And Def, thank you. Jesus, 59 minutes in. Woo-hoo. Not good at all.
Michael Parsons has made a prediction, boys. Voltamada is going to score tonight.
Wow. If that prediction comes true, that would be unreal.
At the game or after the game, Michael?
Hello, yeah.
It's clever.
Yeah.
Hopefully both. Get the goal first, lad, and then enjoy yourself. Lovely ball in there. Barnes to Hall. Hall whips it in. Ramsey on the edge of the area. Tonali on the edge of the area now. Oh, he miskicks it. Tonali again. Oh, gets blocked. up in the air. Garcia goes
Lining
to collect
up.
it. That second one from Tonali, that had some venom on it, you could tell. Brilliant from Lewis Hall on that left-hand side. Great work from Lewis Hall and Barnes. Tonali goes for the volley the first time and just miskicks it. Falls to Joe Linton, comes back to Tonali, and then he rifles it and it just gets blocked. Rafinha, just wide from Lewandowski, just on the counter-attack. Just as I'm talking you through the previous chance, they're straight on the counter-attack again. Rafinha on the left-hand side, it gets played through, in and behind Trippier. It's becoming a problem, lads. We might need to think about Tino Livramento. Because that's a couple of times now he's got beat for pace in and behind. Defensively, he's done well, but Rafinha plays it across. Lewandowski tries to poke it into the far corner. It's just past the post by a couple of yards.
Here we go.
Changes on. And true to the word, Tino Livramento, Murphy, and Anthony Gordon all coming on at the 66th minute mark.
Yeah.
And I think it's right for Trippier. Trippier looks done. He looks spent. He's played a lot of football recently. Alanga off for Murphy. That's down to that final ball, lads. That's why he's coming off. Because that ball wasn't right. The rest of his game, I think, has been good. I think he's played well, but the final ball's let him down. And Gordon for Asula.
And this will be the tester then if Gordon isn't like doing something here. We'll probably bring on Nick just to kind of, depending on how the illness is.
100%. So the big guns are on. Livramento, Gordon, Murphy for his delivery on that right hand side. They're all on the pitch now. Can they make it count? Can we make it count, lads? This is the big question. Joe Linton wins the ball back in midfield, plays it into.
Joe Linton has been class.
Murphy gets completely. Finally. Thank you, referee. Cancelo gets a yellow card. First action of the ball. He gets literally just completely swipes his leg there. Blatant yellow card. Yeah. Flicks it past Cancelo. He's gone. The Murphy is. He nicks it past him, ready to go, then just completely takes him out. Lovely stuff. As we have. I'll give a quick update just because the numbers are absolutely sensational. Nearly 1,100 in the chat. Watching us live. Unbelievable numbers. Thank you so much for coming in and watching us on Loaded Mag NUFC. Thank you for taking time to watch the game with us. We'll run through the game and give our thoughts and feelings. Hopefully, goal reactions for Newcastle as they go in. As Barnes got the ball into the area, he tries to play it back, gets blocked. Is it out for throwing? No, it isn't. But Barnes wins the ball back. Hall plays it wide to Gordon.
That'll do.
And Newcastle have got the pressure high up in the Gallagher. Quick throw to Hall. Into the box. Murphy! It's a lovely ball. And you know what, lads? It catches Barcelona off guard. That quick throw from Gordon.
He's free. Look at him.
Lovely ball into the box. He tries to hit it on the volley. He tries to guide it and it just blazes over. There's no one around him. It's a free hit.
Do you know what? He actually executes it quite well. It's just he gets too much on it. And because it's the angle of his foot, it's gone like that. But when you look at the connection, it was a good connection.
Definitely. Too good a connection. Barcelona are now ringing the changes. Rashford's stripped and ready to come on.
Pedri?
Potentially, yes.
And Lewandowski.
Lewandowski's coming off. Been very quiet tonight. Almo's coming on.
Very.
And Pedri. Pedri's coming on for Lewandowski. Almo's coming on. And Rashford's coming on. So yeah. Pedri, Almo, Rashford. They're the three changes. Lewandowski's off. Need to be careful of Rashford's pace. Not a free kick. Didn't look like a free kick. It didn't look like it to me, but we'll see. They may well play it back. Barcelona got the ball, playing it across the back line again. Gordon's now the one starting the press. Murphy with him. Garcia plays it long.
Well done.
Lofted ball in, but big win from Dan Burn, and Barnes is on the attack down the left-hand side, tries to take on his man. The defender gets a touch on it, and Barca win the ball back. Joe Linton's now trying to win the ball back.
What?
No.
What?
He does that little, like, he kind of goes round the backside of Yamal to win the ball. He's done it a few times to win the ball back. He did it in the last game against Man City, but he just catches Yamal. He wins the ball too, but he catches Yamal. Yamal goes down, and lo and behold, the ref gives a free kick to Barcelona. Common theme for tonight. A common theme.
Another goal, boys. Oh, who was it? Oh, yeah, it's telling us it's 5-1. We knew that.
Yeah,
we knew that.
the chat have kept us well on top of everything, other scores tonight.
Yeah, they have been great.
Brilliant stuff.
Another goal. Oh, hang on. Didn't tell us Bayern. 6-0 Bayern. 6-0. Jesus. And that's
away from home. Yeah.
God.
That's a smash job, that is. Jesus Christ. Not a good night for Scalvini, put it that way. Jesus, if he's playing, I don't know if he is.
Is he playing?
I'm going to check.
Not a good
Bring
night.
his value down, Pete.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I hope he's not playing.
Yeah.
And honest as well.
Yeah. He's had a bit of an iffy few games recently. Not been amazing. When did I watch him? I watched him in the playoff rounds in the second leg. It was at Atalanta. And he really weren't great. Wasn't great at all. They've got a player down at the moment.
No, he's injured. He's injured. He's not playing. That's why it's 6, boys. That's why it's 6.
But the transfer fee remains. The only down.
Sadly. Yes.
If anyone is new to the channel, we talk about Scalvini. We were linked with him in the summer. We did all of our fully loaded transfer shows, and he was a topic of conversation during the summer. So that's why Scalvini's in our thoughts.
He might be back again this summer.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Looks like there's going to need to be another sub. Oh, suspended, Mr. Linkfield. Thank you for that in the chat.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like Barca are going to have to make another sub. And he looks like he chases the ball, and he looks like he pulls up. So, is it? So Bernal going off for Casado. Casado coming on to replace him in midfield. Yeah, he's just showing the replay again. He looks like he just pulls up as he's running for the ball. Maybe a calf. Not quite sure, but Casado is on in his replacement. Newcastle have the ball down the back line. Burn to Ramsdale. Ramsdale now into Chow. Fizzed into Chow. Did well to hold on to that. Livramento's on the ball now. Plays a little loose ball in.
Ref.
Ramsey gets pulled there. Right. And Tino does really well to come back and win that ball. And Newcastle now on the attack again. Tonali to Tino. Just over the halfway line. He plays it into Gordon. Gordon's now wide right. He plays it back on the edge of the area to Murphy. Murphy to Barnes. Please, Barnes. Barnes hit the post. Oh! Yes! Newington. Oh, no. It's offside. Oh, it's offside.
Let's see that again.
It's offside. Oh.
Shot from Barnes off the post.
It's brilliant from Tino. Gordon is not offside. He plays it back to the edge of the area on the D to Murphy. Murphy to Barnes. Barnes cuts it back. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. So as Barnes plays the shot, he's in an offside position. And so when it comes back to him, he's not off, but it's because he was initially off the first time. So unlucky. Really well played from Newcastle United. Brilliant from Tino. Brilliant from Gordon. Good layoff from Murphy. Barnes, so unlucky to hit the post.
Yeah. Oh. Just his trademark move as well.
It was. Just a little cutback and then just lofted it into that far corner. Hits the post. Oh.
Go on. Let's go again, boys.
Tino on the halfway line picks the ball up again. pressured by two Barca. How is that a Barca throw? How? This is ridiculous. Blatantly not a Barcelona throw. Well, won back by Ramsey. We nearly had it, lads and lasses. Nearly had it.
Yeah.
Lovely play from Newcastle. Would have been deserved as well. Again, second half, better team. Better team. They are playing for the counter. They are absolutely playing for the counter. Oh. Lovely play that. Really well played from the lads. Gordon, go on. Keep going. Asuli did really well putting pressure on him to the last second on Garcia. Poor well done. Well marshalled. Are we going to get that free kick? No. He turns him and he's still going. Plays it to Barnes on the left. But then he gets fouled.
Off the ball.
Free kick. Why are you not blowing up? Barnes plays it back to Joe Linton on the edge of the area. Joe Linton tries to play it through the legs of the player. Gets caught. Newcastle's ball. Burn and Tonali ensure that Newcastle hold possession. Chow, nice little ball through the lines into Ramsey. Ramsey to Tonali. To Livramento. Livramento out. Go on, Livramento.
Run, Murphy.
Into the box. Oh, it gets blocked in for a goal kick. And he was offside.
Tino. I thought it was Murphy.
Tino tries to close it down. The defender plays it off him, but Tino didn't initially want to run because he was already offside. That's why he kept on running. I don't know if you missed that, Chris. We had a goal ruled out.
I was downstairs. I ran down to see Lisa, see what she was thinking about the game, and seen the goal. And I was like, "Oh, it's not off." And I see the replay. I was like, "Shit, he's well off. He's well off." My throat's sore now. My throat is sore officially. Oh, I thought we'd went 1-0 up.
You have a big week ahead, yeah, Chris.
Oh, mate,
so close that. 77 minutes gone. Ramsdale just pumped a ball long to Tino on the halfway line. Barca win the header, and Chow battling with Rashford with the ball. Rashford puts it out for a Newcastle throw. Chow back on the ball now. Okay. Halfway into Newcastle's half. Murphy inside. Plays a little ball into Gordon. Gordon tries to play the ball in and behind. Just gets cut out by Barcelona. Chow tries to play a ball into Tino. Back to Chow. Chow to Ramsdale. Ramsdale out wide to the left-hand side to Joe Linton. Hall with the overlap. Plays it into Barnes. He's in. Barnes is in. Wide left. Oh, it gets blocked. He hits it. Gets blocked. Goes down. He goes down. It's still Newcastle's ball. Joe Linton on the left-hand side. Plays it now to Hall again. Hall whips it into the box. Oh. It gets cleared for a corner. Come on, boys.
See that again.
Lots of pressure from Newcastle United on Barcelona. Barcelona look like they're really struggling to hold Newcastle at the moment. The runs, the overlaps in and behind, they're really struggling. They're really struggling to cope with Newcastle in these moments. We're really pushing for this goal. The potential penalty check, I think, has been cleared. Newcastle are about to whip the ball in with Tonali. Ball gets whipped in. Someone goes down at the back post. Is it Gordon? Burlington's still got the ball. Tonali out on the left. He turns his man. He cuts inside. Plays it in. It gets deflected over by Ramsey for a corner. Is it another corner? Tonali just jinks past his man on the left-hand side into the box. Tries to play it across goal. It nicks up off a Barca player. Ramsey swings a foot at it and it gets deflected over the bar. Swings a left foot, gets deflected just over. Now it's on the other side, opposite side. Hall whips it in to the back post. Garcia punches it away. Back to Livramento. Livramento back to Ramsdale in Newcastle's half. The only man in Newcastle's half. Gets played wide, but Barca deal with that comfortably and win back possession. Right on their own 18-yard box.
Yeah. different style than we're used to as well. That they don't hit us on the counter straight away. You know, like you see in the Premier League.
Very patient build up.
Yeah,
they're willing to play it across the back and build it up, as they're doing right now. But Newcastle are pressing. Murphy, Joe Linton into the final 10 minutes of the game. Rashford's been released on the left-hand side. He whips the ball in.
Yeah.
It's too long, and it looks like it's going out the far side. No, it gets kept in by Yamal on the far side of the pitch. It's a poor cross, to be fair, from Rashford. He looked like he was under pressure on that side, and it was a pressure cross. Barca still got the ball, playing it across their defence into Almo.
Gordon isn't himself. He's usually buzzing around.
Yeah, it looks like he does look like he's playing within himself. He's not doing a lot of the running and chasing, like not with intensity, should I say, anyway.
Yeah.
Not like he normally does. Cancelo. Ball out to Rashford. Rashford to Almo. Almo then tries to play it in and behind. Rashford does get hold of the ball. Chow lets him have it. Joe Linton goes to press, but he plays it inside to Cancelo. Cancelo now playing in the middle of the park. Plays it out to Arejo. Arejo to Yamal. I think that was Yamal to Pedri. Could be wrong. Defender got the ball again, playing it across the middle. Martin to Almo. Newcastle just holding position right now, just holding in a position, not necessarily a low block, but just holding position, trying to make sure that Barca haven't got any free passes through the lines. And Barca are just patiently passing the ball back and forward. Gordon starting the press. Murphy now coming to join him. There's another goal alert. Please, it's surely not 6-1. 5-2. 5-2, Spurs have scored.
Still in it.
Yeah. Barcelona with a hopeful long ball that just completely skews out for a Newcastle throw, about halfway into Newcastle's half. It looked like in that moment that they'd run out of ideas and just tried to lump it forward and went out of play. But Hall has got the ball halfway, 3/4 of the way into their own half. Play it long to Joe Linton. Joe Linton holds it up. How is that? Hold on. How is that a Barcelona throw when the ball went behind Joe Linton? Joe Linton didn't even, like, I don't get it. He's played the ball back to Hall. It's come off a Barcelona player and then rolled the other way out for a throw, and the ref's still giving a Barcelona throw. Ball gets whipped diagonally. Livramento wins a big header. Goes back to Barcelona, but Barcelona now with Rashford, we're in and behind Tino Livramento. He tries to cut in and shoot.
A foul. That's a foul.
The ref does give a foul in the end, but Rashford cuts inside. He goes for the shot, gets blocked. The ball then comes back up, loops up into the air. The player, whoever it was, I think it might be Pedri, it's a blatant push on Burn, but the ref still lets the game continue. Yeah, look, it's a blatant push. He lets the game continue and then blows afterwards when Barcelona don't get their shot away. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's a blatant foul. But he waits until Barca get their shot away that doesn't come to anything and then gives the free kick. The ref's been doing this all game. All game he's been doing this. Ridiculous. We see Joe Willock stripped and ready to come on. Be interesting to see who he comes on for. We've got 1,400 people in the chat, people watching live.
Welcome.
People in the chat as well. Great to see so many of you. Again, as always, for anyone that's new, just coming in and watching the game now, click those likes buttons. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Come over to YouTube. As Barca put the ball into the box, right to the far post. Arejo tries to get onto the ball, but it just rolls out for a goal kick. Well marshaled there from Hall. Hall just kind of eases Arejo off the ball, so he gets nothing on it, and it goes out. The ref finally doing something right. So Arejo's got injured. He rolls onto the pitch or shimmies himself onto the pitch. The ref tells him, get off the pitch, man. Get off. Yeah. If you're injured, get off the pitch. And now I think he's got to. Did he have to wait?
No, just let the man know.
It's because he didn't get any medical treatment. He could come straight back on. But probably one of the only things that he's done right. The ref.
Yeah.
Good whip ball from Tonali out to Tino Livramento on the right-hand side. He cuts inside. No real options there, but plays it back to Tonali. Tonali then plays it back to Murphy. Murphy got the ball. He's got 2 men on him. Plays it inside. One little 1-2. Now crosses it into the back post. Come on! Get in there! Harvey Barnes! I tell you what, man. This is unbelievable.
Again.
Oh,
Get in. Deserve
this
that.
piece of football, lads, is fantastic from Newcastle United. Tino Livramento, right? Little 1-2 with Tonali, plays in a little 1-2 with Murphy. Murphy, this is why he came on. This is why he came on for Elanga. The ball is exquisite. It's into the box, looped over. Garcia cannot come out. He cannot come out, and Barnes is on the back post. This is what Harvey Barnes does. He's free on the back post, and he just slams it home into the net, and it erupts at St. James's Park, and rightly so.
No offside.
No offside. Barnes at the back post, slams it home. Garcia does his best to try and keep it out. He can't keep it out. It's too powerful. Back post, smashes it in. Newcastle United 1-0 up against Barcelona. Come on, lads. Come on.
That is what
Get
we
in
want
there.
from Elanga first half. A ball of that quality. A ball of that quality. And it's there. It's there. That's what you need to do.
I get those goosebumps every time.
Get in. Get in.
Whew.
Get in.
Unbelievable stuff from Newcastle United. And I have to say,
goal check. What are we checking?
well,
No,
it's,
it's
it,
gone.
look,
What were
this
we
ref,
checking?
are we surprised, lads, with this referee and this
Check
VAR
over.
tonight?
Of course the check's over. Fucking load of nonsense. Nonsense.
Check over. 1-0
Nonsense.
Newcastle United. Unbelievable
Nonsense.
stuff.
Game not
And I
over,
have to
though.
say,
Nonsense.
lads,
Keep the
I didn't
heads.
say it at the time, but Newcastle United 1000% deserve this. We have been the better team tonight. There is no doubt about it. We deserve this goal. Brilliant stuff from Newcastle United. Now, 1,500 people in the chat. Go hit the like button. Go subscribe to this channel. You were here. You experienced our reaction, your reaction when we scored the goal. The fans at St. James's Park are in full voice. It's 88 minutes on the clock. Newcastle United 1-0 against Barcelona in the Champions League knockout phases. Can Newcastle United hold on? The boys have given everything tonight. It's absolutely superb. Can we hold on and see this game out? 88 minutes on the clock. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on.
Keep going.
Give us a
Don't
like,
let
Miss
up now.
Blink of Hard. Give us a like, lads. Give us a like.
Stick with us all the way.
Big
to
win from Joe Linton in the middle of the park. Burn back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale's lofted the ball forward. Gets pumped back by the Barcelona defender, but straight back into Malik Chow, who launches it forward again. Gordon in two minds whether to control it or not. Lets it go behind him. It plays back to Barcelona's Garcia. Gordon chasing. Gordon looks tired already. He must not be well. He does look tired, but he's played an important part in this second half. As the Barcelona player slips, Malik Chow wins the ball back, plays in Ramsey.
Foul.
It's a free ref.
Ramsey to Joe Linton. Joe Linton gets completely crowded over, goes down to ground, and it's a free kick, just what the doctor ordered as it hits 89 minutes on the clock. Lads,
What a ball.
massive moment as they show the goal back. Garcia does his best to keep it out, hits his chest and rolls into the goal. It's too powerful. The ball from Jacob Murphy is absolutely sensational. I cannot tell you, for anyone that's not watching and listening to our reaction, I cannot tell you how good that ball from Jacob Murphy is. It is absolutely sensational. That is what Jacob Murphy was brought onto the pitch to do. And he absolutely has done it. As Harvey Barnes gets a standing ovation from the Geordie faithful in St James's Park. A standing ovation.
Harvey Barnes.
That's his 6th Champions League goal this season for Harvey Barnes.
Love it, Harvey.
A fantastic return as they're singing Barnes will tear you apart again. He will. Barnes will tear you apart again. Come on, lad.
Go on, Willock. Shore up the midfield a bit as well.
Willock on the left-hand side. He'll be the workhorse now to hopefully see the game out. As he puts on the clock, 4 minutes. Gordon on the edge of the inside the box. He swivels. The ball falls to Burn. Now Willock on the edge of the area. Ramsey on the edge of the area, holding the ball.
Get in the box.
Get in the box for a second there. Ball gets whipped in by Hall. They scramble it out. Falls to Tino Livramento. Tino tries a shot from 40 yards. It gets blocked.
On Gordon.
Falls to Rashford. That's a free kick.
That's a yellow as well.
Gordon wins the ball back and then gets pulled back by Rashford. It's a free kick about 5 minutes just inside the half. Yeah. Trippier is just saying to the lads, 3 minutes. It's 4 minutes of injury time. We're already a minute in. There's 3 minutes to go. He's saying to the lads, just calm down. Just relax. Relax yourself. He's right. That's where his leadership's coming in right now. He's telling the lads from the side what to do. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Trippier. Just tell them to calm down.
Short here. They're going long.
Potentially back post.
Burn is up.
Yeah, he's telling him, go long. Get up there. You got players in and around it. Tonali lofts it up. Howe wins it, heads it down, but a Barcelona player is there to lift it forward. Joe Linton wins it. The player literally runs into Joe Linton and falls down. Barcelona again just going long. Tino wins it, lofts it down to Joe Linton. Joe Linton back to Tino. Tino then to Tonali. Tonali to Joe Linton. Joe Linton to Murphy. Barcelona nick the ball forward. They're just hopefully lashing it forward, hoping it falls to someone. Lovely work from Ramsey. I tell you what, what a performance from Jacob Ramsey tonight. Willock's away on the left-hand side. He's into the box. He cuts it onto his left. He goes down. Looks like it's a good tackle from the Barca player. Gordon presses and gives it back to Newcastle. Newcastle have it back with Murphy, but gets wriggled free. The ball gets played forward. It comes off Pedri, I believe, and Burn manages to knock it free.
Off ages ago.
So Luton again wins the ball back, but it was no foul given. Looked like a foul to me.
Yeah, he had to take him down there.
Yeah.
Willock
takes a yellow card for the team.
Professional foul.
Yamal is racing forward and free.
Yeah, just stop him.
Yeah, stop. Willock just pulls him back, takes the yellow card, takes the free kick. It's about 35 yards out on the right-hand side as it just shows the goal again. It's a brilliant ball, and Harvey Barnes with the finish, and you can see what it means if anyone's watching it to the fans in the home end who are absolutely on cloud 9, seeing that one go into the net.
30 seconds.
Boys, 1,560.
Ball into the box from Rashford, cleared by Chow. Ball back to Almo. Tonali wins it and he's away, and he cuts it back to Gordon. Gordon holds it up on the halfway line.
Give it back.
He plays it back to Tonali. He tries to play it across.
Too hard.
To Tonali.
10 seconds.
It's too much. It's gone back. As Daz has just said, there was literally 10 seconds of added on time. Whether the ref's going to add any more on.
Yeah, there'll be another minute.
Barca are just playing it through their midfield. They're playing it through their midfield on the halfway line. They're not sure what to do. It looks like they ran out of ideas. Murphy tries to win it, but he doesn't. From Cancelo.
Come on, boys. Keep working.
Rafinha's cut inside. He's playing to Almo. Almo cuts inside. He's given a penalty.
It's Pem.
Oh, Chow. What are you doing, man?
Was it a pen, though?
Yeah, it's Pem. He sticks his leg out. Yeah, he sticks his leg out.
This is a joke.
Oh.
He stuck his leg out. Yeah, he stuck his leg out.
It's the last kick of the game.
Oh,
it's a pen. It's a pen.
Crazy tackle.
Oh.
Why did you kick him?
Ow. What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Come on, Ramsey. Or Ramsdale.
Yeah.
Come on, Ramsdale.
It's a pen. It's a pen. Oh. Oh. Barnes can't believe it. He looks gutted.
Don't believe him.
Absolutely gutted. Oh.
Ciao, man. Yamal steps up.
Yeah, Mr. Linky, it is a pen. That's a pen. This day and age, mate, that is a pen, unfortunately.
Fuck's sake. Yamal steps up. Goal.
Easy.
Sends Ramsdale the wrong way.
Easy.
Sends Ramsdale the wrong way.
First thing you've done all fucking night, by the way. He's given it all that to the fans. First thing he's done all night.
Fucking hell. Gutted. And it's the full-time whistle. It was literally the last kick of the game.
Yeah.
Last kick of the game. It's stupid.
They got out of jail there, big time.
It's a really stupid decision from Chow. Fuck. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. Of course. The boys didn't deserve it tonight. They deserved that. They deserved the win. The boys deserved the win tonight. They were fantastic.
They did.
Literally the last kick of the game. Absolutely gutting.
Right, look, it's hard to take now, but we're still going to the new camp with the not being behind, and we know we played them after the park tonight.
It's devastating.
Fuck. Shocking.
Devastating.
Absolutely gutting that. Newcastle United fully deserved to win that game. We were brilliant.
Yeah.
We were absolutely brilliant. The better team for the whole game. Deservedly took the lead. And then it gets snatched away, literally, in the last kick. Literally the last kick of the game. Gets snatched away, the last kick. Last kick. Absolutely gutted. The boys did not deserve that at all. That's a real that's a kick in the teeth, that. And you might can feel happy about him, about scoring that goal, because as what's been said, he's been poor today. Lewis Hall has been absolutely, he has locked him down all game. He's been absolutely brilliant. Trippier and Tino both locked down Rafinha. Burn, Chow locked down Lewandowski. We did what we needed to do. We got the goal. We played the better football. We didn't deserve that. We did not deserve that at all. Absolutely gutted. But if you're thinking of any positives, there's still something to play for going into the second leg.
Oh yeah, there's definitely is. I know they're going to be a different beast at their home ground, but we showed that we can go toe to toe with them, and we were definitely the better side tonight.
Yeah,
just need to bring the same to the new camp.
Absolutely gutted. Oh, gutted. Those boys did not deserve that. I'm going to keep saying it. We did not deserve for that to happen to us in the last minute. Really.
Remember, we had the free kick. That was how long was to go? It was there were 3 minutes to go when Tonali had the free kick, and we went long, and Byrne moved up. Should we have thought about bringing it into the corners at that stage?
Yeah, you could argue that in hindsight right now. There was another moment where we had the ball. I think we played a diagonal ball out to where we're just talking it through with Tonali out on the wide right, and the ball wasn't good enough. It went straight to Garcia. At that point, could we have just kept it in the middle of the park, just kept possession for a minute, kept popping it around? There's all of those, because effectively that from Garcia winning that ball back, they've gone on the attack again, and then they've created the opportunity from it.
Do you
There's
know,
all
the
these
only,
things.
it's all hypothetical though, isn't it? And it's ifs and
Yeah,
buts.
it
I
is.
mean, I get what you boys are saying, but given what we just watched for the 93 minutes before that, you can absolutely. I mean, Naz is saying there, Eddie's too greedy at the end, went for the second and punished. Based on the 93 minutes we just watched, that game was there for the taking. There was an opportunity to get a second. There really, really was. I can't blame Eddie or anyone for that. That is just a moment of madness. It's just a moment of madness. Sticking your foot up like that.
If we had held on, and then would they have gone all out attack at the new camp? Are they more likely to kind of sit back and be more patient now for a while at least?
Barca in second leg, yeah, because that was kind of what we were saying before the game, was that if we went in to the second leg winning, they have to come out because they're chasing something. They can play it at their pace in the second leg, but what I don't want to see from us is just sitting back low block trying to see it out. We need to have the same attitude again at Camp Nou Camp, whatever you want to call it. Oh,
that's football, isn't it?
It is.
Oh God,
that's our season.
I can see Voodoo Pool has been fishing for a reaction all evening. I'll be honest, Voodoo Pool, like, you know, you can obviously see that we're visibly annoyed, upset, frustrated, pissed off, but we're not that type of channel, mate, who just starts screaming and throwing chairs and stuff. We never have been. Obviously, it's incredibly disappointing. We've just conceded a last minute penalty. We are angry about conceding a last minute penalty. But yeah, you won't see us going absolutely bananas over it and saying that we're done with him or done with her or whatever. So yeah,
PDK in the chat, Hall, J7, Ramsey, all of them superb.
Yeah.
Superb. Brilliant performances from those two players. Look, every one of them on the pitch I thought was brilliant. Thought Burning Chow defended Lewandowski fantastically well, and then when he came on, the fullbacks, awesome. Midfielders, Tonali, all of them. Barnes was brilliant, running in behind, got the goal. Elanga, apart from his final ball, was fantastic. Murphy with that sensational ball into the box for his assist. They were all brilliant, all of them. I can't be sat here having a go at any one of them. Obviously, Chow, it's a moment of madness. It is. But at the same time, I can't be mad at them. They were brilliant.
The next day we should have a fully fit Gordon as well playing up top. So just trying to look at some kind of positives going into the second leg.
Yeah. Do you know what? We'll look back and I think we'll say, you know, a 1-1 result isn't the worst. I just think, as I said at the start, and as I said in the midweek, I wanted to go to Camp Nou with something, i.e., an advantage, something to cling on to. Yeah. And it's so frustrating because it's just got vibes of, you know, when we played PSG and they scored the equaliser, it's just got vibes of that. I mean, from a couple of seasons ago, by the way, not recently.
Yeah,
I mean,
the penalty.
Yeah. It's got that. It literally the last minute of the game.
Ball thing. Yeah.
Because if we'd have gone, if we'd have, you know, blew that with, if that whistle would have been blown, and we'd have had that 1-0 result tonight, we're going, they're going, they've got to come at us. Now, I think it's a different game. And can we do it? We absolutely can. If we perform like we did tonight, we've got every opportunity. But it's just so annoying and so frustrating because we've just left that door ajar for them. And that's what's irritating.
It's definitely a watch along for us next week, boys. That's for sure. I think it's 5:30 kickoff next week.
Yeah,
something like that.
Early doors.
It's early, you know. Yeah, it's just double check that, but I'm nearly sure it's the early game.
So close, lads.
Sorry, 5:45 kickoff.
So close to a famous win tonight in the knockout stage of the Champions League. literally snatched away from us at the death. But the boys were superb, absolutely superb tonight. They were brilliant. I cannot fault them. Went toe-to-toe with Barcelona with all the superstars, all the top players that they've got. And we were the better team. We deserved to win that game. We deserved to win it. There's no doubt in my mind. We deserved to win that game. But we roll on. We roll on. Let's just try and create history at the new camp.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do next. I don't even know what to say, lads. Like, I'm just...
No, I don't.
Just shell-shocked at that. Last minute, literally last kick of the game. Shell-shocked.
That celebration annoyed me as well. Yamal doing all this, and it's like, yeah, we were wondering where you were as well, mate, for the other 93 minutes.
He was rubbish. He was rubbish tonight. Absolutely rubbish. Lewis Hall had him pocketed in that game. He was rubbish. And look, he can celebrate scoring a penalty. That's fine, but that doesn't mean that he played well, because he absolutely did.
It was the same with Mbappe, wasn't it? It was his penalty as well.
Yeah.
Linking back to that one 2 years ago.
Yeah, and Babbo, it's the nail on the head. This is what the Champions League is: punishing. It is. That's what happens when you play against the best in Europe. That's what can happen. It is what can happen, and this is why when we were talking about Anthony Langan in the first half, for some of it anyway, you're at the very top level. You don't get 6, 7, 8, 9 chances. You don't get them. So when you get a half chance, you've got to make the most of it. You've got to. And I'm not digging Anthony Langan out there, but I just mean this is why, some of you may have seen us frustrated, because those half chances don't come all the time against top teams. You just don't get them. It's not like playing, a Palace or a Wolves or a Fulham, and your chances will keep coming and coming and coming. It doesn't happen like that. Oh, but yeah, PDK, proud of the lads. Yeah, absolutely.
They did a great job tonight. So
they did.
fair play.
They did. Yeah, absolutely.
And Eddie got the subs right as well. Look at it. He saw, as you said, Pete. Trips was tiring. He brought on Tino. We said Lango had a few things that weren't going his way, and then Murphy came on, and he was the one that put in the ball for the goal. So Gordon wasn't the Gordon we know, because he's sick. So, but he still tried his best as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No question on anything. Players, manager, nothing. No questions on anything. Just unfortunate to concede the way we did last minute. That's it. That's all I can say. I can't be mad at anybody in that moment. Just gutted that we didn't get the win that we deserved. But second leg next week, the boys are going to have to regroup. Obviously, a big game at the weekend, Chelsea. But we're going to have to regroup again and try and create history again.
Yeah.
It's going to be a monumental effort, though. New camp, not an easy place to go to, but teams have done it before.
Yeah.
So, not out the realms of possibility. Not out the realms of possibility.
Right. We will bring this to a close. Thanks to everyone that has been with us throughout the evening. And there's currently even 1,730 people watching across all platforms. Thanks for sticking with us. We will be back for a big match preview for the Chelsea game during the week. We will be back for a reaction show on Saturday evening. And we will be back for the second leg of this for a watch long. And who knows? You never know. That might be further Champions League adventures this season yet. Who knows? Let's see how it plays out. Right, we'll play out with this. We started the night with this. We'll play out with this. Thanks, everyone. See you soon.
Take care.
Encourage them to dream and to think, what if?
We've got the right characters, really strong togetherness, as we always have been since I've been at the club, and that's so powerful.
And I think we've shown that we can compete with anybody. Unity is key. And that's the only chance you have to be successful. Truly successful is to have the club as one. To have that connection with the city, with the supporters, there's a connection that's unique. It shows the power that football possesses. And I think anything can happen.